your camera stand?
Your own camera.
Is that your camera stand?
Yep.
You don't mind not putting it over here?
I'll figure it out.
Because of people walking in last year, and some like when I did scores in the 70s, people were like, yeah.
Whatever you think is up to you. But they are doing their thing. And I hope you are too. Well, right now, I'm gonna wait till we get by. I have some alternates around, and if they reject something, I want to. I got it.
My cousin, so good to see you. Thank you. We are here at Vecinos, a neighborhood cafe and grill, bar and grill, getting ready for the Swampberry Jam Poetry Slam here in Gainesville, Florida. We're celebrating National Poetry Month, Bard and Broadside, North Central Florida Poetry Festival. POETICA America 250, celebrating 250 years of American independence through poetry. And so we are here, one of our poetry festival events, the Swampberry Jam North Central Florida Poetry Slam. And so we're getting ready to get started here, I guess around 7 o'clock. So if you're in the area and you want to see some of the best slam poetry you've ever witness, come on down to Vecinos in Gainesville. All right? Everything we talked about before,
Yep.
do it again.
Gonna do it again?
Yeah.
All right, we are here.
Who are you?
My name is Justin Credible, aka Mr. Real Passion Flow, Art Imitating Life. You already know.
Where you from?
I am your host. I'm originally from Miami, but I actually represent in Sanford, Florida, Central Florida.
Okay.
Orlando, Volusia County. I play both sides. A lot of
Okay.
times. Yeah. So I'm gonna be your host for this evening, and we are hosting the 3rd annual Swampberry
Jam Poetry Slam. All right.
The title for Florida State's Poetry Slam champion, and you get a shot at representing the state of Florida in Nationals Blackberry Peach Slam Poetry Competition as well.
Where's that?
That's gonna be in Kansas City, Kansas in July of this
cool.
year, 2026.
So this is a very important slam.
Absolutely. 4th place, you're gonna get $150 cash. Probably in the check. Third place.
It's a good check.
Yeah, it's gonna be a good check.
Yeah.
It will clear, I promise you. Third place, $250 cash or check. 2nd place, $500, and 1st place, $1,000.
Woo!
Check,
All
y'all.
right,
It's
right.
going down tonight. It's fierce competition. We got some people driving from near and far to do this thing. We are going to rumble tonight. They are gonna bring it.
And we have
You need to be here right now.
we have last year's champion, Swampberry Slam
Yes.
champion here.
Yes,
I don't know
sir.
where he is. I'm gonna go find him.
D-Rod the poet.
D-Rod.
Out of Deltona, Florida right now.
Okay, I'm gonna go find him.
By way of Tampa and by way of New York, Brooklyn.
Okay, cool. Thank you, sir.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Thank you for hosting this time. Hey, cousin.
How you do?
Who are you?
I'm enjoying life, please.
Where you from?
From the big city of Bland.
You from Bland, Florida. Where my people from? Where my mama from? Bland. That's right. That's right. Bland, Florida's in the house.
Who's your 5th judge?
He'll be here in a minute. It's Renaud, not loud.
Okay. Does he know any of the poetry, right?
No.
Okay. All right, cool.
What's your name, sir? We on camera, so everything you did,
I got to do everything all over.
yeah, introduce yourself and what you're doing here and all this kind of
My
stuff.
name is Kevin Campbell, and I am former slam coordinator for Main Street Art and Culture Slam of the Land, and I'm here assisting the Poet Laureate of Alachua County in the Bard and Broadside.
Who is the poet laureate of Alachua County?
Mr. E. Stanley Richardson.
All right.
And I'm here assisting him at the Bard and Broadside Poetry Festival. It is an incredible festival. If you haven't been here, you need to get here. Right now, we're doing the Florida State Poetry Slam 2026 Championship. 16 poets from all over the country, most of them from Florida, will compete here for the right to compete in Kansas City, Kansas for the National Poetry Slam. And if they win that,
What's the name of that slam?
that's Blackberry Peach.
Blackberry Peach.
National Poetry Slam.
Okay.
If they win that, they go on to compete in the World Poetry Slam in Tokyo in 2020.
Tokyo.
Yes.
Oh, man.
This ain't just no little poetry slam.
Okay. All
this
right.
has ramifications.
Ramification.
You can get out here as soon as you can. We're going to start about 7.
How many poets we got competing?
We have 16 poets, all of them nationally ranked.
Okay. All right. Looking forward to it.
Yes.
So you're not down here, get here.
Yes, get here now.
Say hey. You want to say something to the folks? No? You do. Yeah, she doesn't, but you do. Come on, say something to everybody.
Hi.
Introduce yourself.
Oh, I'm Asha.
Asha, what are you doing here?
Just watching. I just
Watching?
watch
Okay, how'd you hear about this?
My mom.
Your mom. Okay, you got a cool mom. All right. Well, thank you for coming out.
Thank you.
Jess, you want to be on? You want to say something about Vecinos? Tell us about this venue. She just gave me a nice shot of Maker's Mark. She pours good drinks, I tell you that.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Vecinos is definitely the spot to be.
Vecinos.
It's definitely the spot to be. We
Oh.
do different things on different nights. We have comedy shows. We have karaoke. We have Latin nights, and pretty much the best drinks in town.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Oh, so who are you? I know, I recognize you. Who are you?
Jesse,
Jesse? So what are you doing here, Jesse?
I'm here to judge.
You here to judge? So how'd you find out about this?
I'm an intern at ARTSPEAKS this semester under the ALP program.
Okay. Well, thank you for judging. Having a good time? How were you finished with finals? Because you were a student at the University of Florida, right?
I have one more left, but mostly yes.
Okay, what are you studying?
I'm studying CS and Women's Studies.
Okay, well, good luck, and thank you for coming out to help us judge. All right. I recognize you from somewhere. I'm not sure where.
I used to teach at Howard Bishop.
You don't teach anymore?
Not there, I teach somewhere else now.
Where?
I teach at Oak Hall.
Oak Hall? We did a text and image workshop at Oak Hall a few years ago when Robert Ponzio was there. He since left us and moved to Canada.
Okay. I think I was working at Howard Bishop at the time, and you told me about that.
Okay.
I want to say, 'cause that sounds familiar.
So what are you doing here?
I'm competing.
You're competing?
Yes.
In the poetry slam?
Yes.
Oh.
First time ever.
Your first time? Oh,
And I
man.
lost my voice.
Well, we got a microphone, so it's a good microphone, so you'll be okay.
All right.
Good luck.
Thank
Break a leg.
Thank you. I'm so nervous.
Hey, sir, how are you doing? Just chilling?
Oh yeah.
Just chilling?
Just moved to the area, found out there was a poetry competition.
I tried to get my hair like that. I tried to cut it off, you know, but mine is not going back, it's going forward. But it's kind of like the same haircut.
Kinda have to tease it.
But mine is all gray.
Yeah, it's weird. My beard is completely gray. It's the weirdest thing.
Okay, but your hair's not gray?
Sides are.
Sides are? Okay. That's why you shave them off?
No, I just like this. You know what I mean?
Well, thank you for coming out, man. Appreciate it.
I'm a town poet.
You a poet?
Oh yeah.
Are you local?
I'm from. Well, I just moved up here like 3 days ago.
Okay.
Currently, I have a house on in Brevard.
Okay, so
Just a couple of mics.
where I am the founder and director of ArtSpeaks.
Okay.
I'm the person that's putting this all together.
What's your name?
My name is E. Stanley Richardson. I'm the poet laureate of Alachua County.
Awesome.
And the founder and director of ARTSPEAKSgnv Inc. And so we do a few poetry events a year. So we celebrate National Poetry Month with this poetry festival. And I'll give you a printout of all the rest of the events we got going on.
Absolutely.
And so our next, after all of our events in April, our next event is in August 30th, I think it is. And it's going to be our annual, I think it'll be our 14th or 15th annual, maybe the 16th annual, I can't remember.
Yeah.
But
I love
it'll be
the poetry culture
bringing
around
poetry and people together.
Yeah.
So it's a platform for people to come out. It's not a competition like this. It's just a platform. People come out, like you want to come out
It doesn't need to
and
be a
share.
competition.
No. It's
That's
like
the whole
if a
point,
kid
right?
comes
It's a
up with something that just wrote on a piece of paper, they can share it. So that'll be in April. It's co-sponsored by the City of Gainesville, Parks, Recreation, and Cultural Affairs.
Perfect.
And it's always held at the Thomas Center down in the Duck Pond area.
Okay.
So, but you can always just look up artspeaksgnv.org and find out all the information about
Speaks.
ArtSpeaks, ARTSPEAKS,
Yeah,
GNV.org. We are a 501c3 nonprofit, and everything we do is absolutely free.
That's perfect. Absolutely.
Thank you for coming out.
Absolutely. Good to meet you.
All right.
Good to meet you.
Anybody want to be on camera? Yeah, you want to be on camera. You acting like you don't want to be on camera.
I'm just writing live, you know.
Huh?
I'm just writing live, Ichiban, you know.
Are you doing something here tonight? Or you just come to see?
I want to do poetry.
Huh?
I want to do poetry.
You one of the poets?
I'm trying to do it.
Are you competing?
Yeah, I want to compete.
No. You had to already sign up to compete. This is like blood sport, like serious competition, man. You can't have no baby props either.
No. Here's to the future. It's quick, I promise I need more time again, huh? I'm always down with the same words that make me feel, but still I rise.
But I'm gonna tell you what you can do, all right? I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna turn this camera around so me and you can be on camera together. So, what's your name? Okay, so I'm gonna tell you what you can do. In August, my name is E. Stanley Richardson. My friends call me Stan. You can call me Stan. And we do several events a year. So our next event is gonna be Art Speaks, bringing poetry and people together. It's gonna be held, I think the date is August 30th, but don't write that in stone. It may be another date, but it's around that time, August 30th. It's going to be at the Thomas Center. And you know where Thomas Center is?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's going to be there. It's co-sponsored by the City of Gainesville, Division of Parks, Recreation, and Cultural Affairs. And it is a place for people to come and just share their voice through the art of poetry, spoken word, and storytelling. So that'll be the perfect venue for you to come and share your work. All right? So, I mean, it's a beautiful event. So I'm gonna look for you in August. All right?
Yeah, E.G. Bond, I'm gonna be in August.
Okay, stick around though, because these folks here, man, they are verbal assassins. I mean, you gotta be ready to.
I mean, you gotta be like an Anglo-Saxon, how I'm flipping and I'm rapping. And
I don't know about the Anglo-Saxon shit, but you gotta be an African.
You gotta be like Aspen Falls.
Okay, all right.
I'm rolling and I'm.
Okay. Well, you could just get it together. Were you there last night?
Yeah, I was
at the house party at Bodie Plaza?
Yeah.
I'm still recuperating from that. My legs have been cramping up and everything. All right. All right. Thanks for coming out. All right. You're welcome.
Nice to meet you.
Personally or in passing?
These are our judges. We're missing one judge. Hopefully. You talk to him? Oh, there he is. What's your name, sir?
Nah.
Not loud? Okay, you're here for what? You're judging. All right, well, thank you for coming out to judge. We appreciate it. All right. These are all of our judges for the Swanberry Jam Poetry Slam. All right.
Bring it.
Some are more feisty than others, but they're all very objective and professional, all right? And they don't know, they have not been intimate with any of the contestants.
I don't like people like that.
So we get ready to get started shortly here, at around 7, I think. We have about 16 poets registered, and it's going to be going down here at Vecinos neighborhood cafe and grill in about 7 o'clock, I think. So come on down to Vecinos and enjoy some fire poetry, some fire performance poetry, spoken word poetry. All right? We're getting ready to have some fun.
By swab? Okay, gotcha. Go ahead and check
I remember you from last year. Were you here last year, right? What's your name?
Mace.
Mace? Okay, and you're competing, right? Okay, well, thank you. Where you from?
Orlando.
Orlando. Okay, Orlando's in the house. All right, thank you. If I tell you what, if they're just judging on beauty, you will win. Are you guys competing also?
Yes.
Okay, cool. What's your name?
I'm Lala.
Lala.
Yes.
Lala, like La La Land.
Yep, like ooh la
La la la la la la la. How you doing, Lala?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good. Now that I see you here, I'm great. Yeah. I have 5 daughters, and I know how to stroke my daughters. So yeah, they're all beautiful, just like you.
Aw,
Yeah.
thank you.
So where you from, Lala?
From Orlando.
Orlando. So we got a lot of Orlando in the house.
There's a group of us in here tonight.
So thank you for coming up to Gainesville
You're welcome.
for the Swampberry Jam Poetry Slam.
Thank you for having us.
Yes, yes.
We're excited.
Great, great. We'll break a leg.
Not literally. Not playing.
Well, I'm from the stage theater, so we don't say good luck. We say
break a leg.
break a leg.
Period.
Because good luck is bad luck.
Yeah, exactly.
So break a leg.
Thank you.
You competing also? Are you related?
No, but we should be.
Okay. And you have like the same beautiful smile.
Thank you.
Yeah. Okay. Y'all been hanging around and doing poetry so
You
long.
need to get here right now.
Okay.
Right now.
So where you from?
Here. I'm from Cleveland, Ohio.
Wow, Cleveland? I have a friend that lives in Athens.
Yes.
But how far is Cleveland from Athens? You don't even know, so it must be a long way. Yeah, he was coaching at Ohio University, the Bobcats.
Oh, okay.
He's a football coach there, but he's just retired. Okay, but that's all I know about Ohio. LeBron and my best buddy, Dwayne. That's it. Yeah, and it's cold.
Right, it is cold.
Anybody saw Breeze?
No, I've not seen.
Oh, that's Dub Dupree. That's Dub Dupree. That's Dub Dupree. What's going on? I recognize you. You were our first, the first annual we had, the Swampberry Jam. Dub was our inaugural champion. Was it? Yes, you were. Yeah. Where you from, Dub?
I'm in South Carolina.
South Carolina. All right. Thank you, Dub, for coming down. Right. Thank you.
If you are an ultimate poet,
What's
Hey,
going
it's your
on?
boy Cageburg.
Jacksonville,
Jacksonville,
Florida.
K Productions, man. Y'all come and check us out. Y'all can find the Instagram 10K_PROD_and 10K_PROD_, man. We look forward to everything y'all having going on out here, man.
Thank you, brother. Baby Prop. What's up? I know you. You the lady of the wood, from the woods. The forest. Yes. Get them leaves out of your hair. You got leaves in your hair. Leaves. Yes. Yeah. Hey, girl. It's good to see you. What's your name?
My name is Nisa Rose.
Nisa Rose. And you here competing?
Yeah.
In what?
The spoken word.
What is the Swampberry Jam Poetry Slam? And you are a performance poet. You are a poet. A beautiful poet. Yes, you are. Well, break a leg, and thank you for coming out to compete.
Thank you for letting me know I could do violence. I was unaware.
Of what now?
Thank you for letting me know. Thank you for that reminder. Thank you.
And you, sir?
Jared Foles in the building.
Jared Foles.
Yes, sir.
I recognize you. Are you local?
Yes, sir.
From Gainesville?
On the GMV, yes, sir.
All right. You competing here tonight?
Yes, sir.
Thank you for coming out.
Always thank you for the opportunity.
Break a leg.
get up, sir. Gather around children, do not drink the Kool-Aid. All right. Gather around children. Come and get the Kool-Aid. Come on, my children. With my Jim Jones shit.
We fly high? Wrong Jim Jones?
All right. Okay.
15.
Huh?
15 or 16?
We got an alternate. She's going first.
So she would be 16.
Right. If Bree somehow shows up, he will go first. If not, then our alternate will go up first.
You never play dominoes, huh?
No? I don't play cards.
You know what? That's all it is. That's all it is.
All right. Judges. Judges, stand up, please.
For what?
Look this way. Don't walk this way, but look this way. judges. Poets, if you have a problem with any of these judges, speak now or forever hold your peace.
No problem. Thank you. That was my favorite.
Let me see him again.
Okay, they want y'all to break dance.
Nah.
All right, okay. Poets, thank you very much. Judges, thank you very much. Okay, so everybody's good with that.
Look, I might break my dance.
Okay, so nobody has a problem with any of the judges. I don't want to hear shit. I don't want to see posts on Facebook or IG. Because that means you just salty as fuck. And we're going to laugh at you. We're going to laugh our asses off at you. Y'all just approve these judges. So we have it on record. You're filming this, right?
I'm filming this. I'm filming this.
Judge is a salty bastard. That's our record.
We check to make sure the judges don't know anybody in San Francisco.
Okay, hold on. Did you ask? Yeah, that's not my job. That's your fucking job.
Guess what? If you said no, I would done. But he says it's done.
No, it's not whether they know him, because I know all of y'all. Can they be objective?
Have you ever slept with one of them?
Has anybody in the judges screwed any of the other pros?
They have not been intimate. They have not been intimate.
No intimate?
No intimacy.
No entanglement?
No entanglement.
Okay, all right, we good.
Jada Pinkett is down here.
They didn't do it because they were trying to protect one of the pros.
Hey, look. It's
No.
Okay, all right.
It's almost going.
All right, look.
No kind of like you say entanglements. No.
Not everybody can get.
No Jada Smith stuff.
I'm sexist, so can I have? Just pick a card. Look, it's ace. It's ace to king. And spades. That's the first 13.
Joker Wild.
If you pick a club, that means you're 14, 15, or 16. If that's clear, am I clear? Spades is 1 through 13.
1 through 10.
No, dude. Spades is 1 through 13.
This is complicated.
13.
You're not picking. You're
Hey, you know what? We can pick it. We can pick it and we'll find out. We can pick one and find out.
Don't call shit out when you pick. Keep that shit to yourself till I call your card. Is everybody clear? Yes. Somebody gonna fuck this up. I know.
Probably.
Okay.
That's how it goes.
Now, I am sexist, so I prefer the ladies to pick first, but I know some of you are like, no, we're all liberated. So go ahead and pick the fucking cards any way you want to pick them. Y'all can swap cards if you want to, it ain't gonna make no difference. All right, everybody has a card, correct? Everyone has a card, correct?
Correct.
Okay, now, do y'all understand how we're doing this?
Yes, sir.
It's one big round, 2 mini bouts. Is everybody clear on the mini bout thing that we're doing? You are not going to get a sacrifice poet between 8 and 9. We're going to just go straight on as if it's one round. However, for scoring purposes, we're going mini bout. So if you're 1 through 8, that's who you're competing with. If you're 9 through 16, that's who you're competing with. Clear? Okay. So, with that being said,
I'm
anybody got any
confused.
questions?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
I wouldn't give a damn if you have one. Anyway, so who has the ace?
Got the ace.
Ace, spade.
Serene Cannon has the ace. Serene Cannon, who is actually green. Who has the deuce? Jay's a sneaky poet.
Got it.
Who has the 3? Suave. I'll make sure I spell that with a 7. 4. Who has the 4? Caged bird. Who has the 5? Arjun Bala. Oh, this is a hell of a draw. Who has the 6?
Thank you, Arjun.
Who has the 7? Jared Foles.
8.
Who has the 8?
Say your
Merce.
Your favorite Merce.
Oh, your favorite Merce or Merce?
Your favorite Merce.
Your favorite. No,
Okay.
do the whole thing.
All right, you got that, right?
All the time.
I got it.
Okay.
9. Solid.
Oh,
Got it,
D-Rod.
got it.
D-Rod. Where's Serena?
D-Rod the poet. You got it. 10. Up to 3.
Who has the Jack?
La.
Who has the Queen? Of course, the Queen has the Queen.
There we go.
Who has the King of Spades? Laura? Who has the Jack of Clubs? Babe.
So amazing.
Who has the Queen of Clubs? That is Nisa Rose. Nisa Rose. I always say that wrong. I'm surprised I have not got an ass whipping yet. And let me get a King of Clubs. Ali the world. Who is? How we gonna say it? Ali the world's greatest or Ali?
The world's greatest.
Where's Serena at? Did you give me that card back?
Somebody's listening.
Did you give me the card back? Okay, cool. All right, so y'all understand? 8 poets will advance. 8 poets will say goodbye to. Y'all should know that May 9th in DeLand, there is another qualifier. If you fall short here, which I doubt, but if you fall short here, there is another qualifier which can send you to both Southern Pride and Kansas City. Get at me afterward if you're interested. Okay, so that is the last yelling I'm probably going to do except for a score. Good luck to you all, and abandon all hope ye who enter here. Oh, there is a sack poet. Right here. You should have been quiet.
Test 1 2, test 1 2. Good evening, everyone. How you doing? Everybody feeling good? Great to hear. I'm a little exhausted and tired. I danced last night. I danced like I hadn't danced since I was, man, it's been a long time. But we had a house party at Bo Diddley Plaza and last night, and it was incredible. I had this vision. We're celebrating National Poetry Month.
Yeah.
We're doing this as part of the Bard and Broadside, North Central Florida Poetry Festival. This is our 4th annual Poetry Festival. This year's theme is Poetica, America 250, celebrating 250 years of American independence through poetry. So we have events going on all through the month of April here in Gainesville, and this is one of the events, the Thornberry Jam poetry slam, but last night I was telling you we had the house party, Free Fridays, co-sponsored by the City of Gainesville, Department of Parks, Recreation, and Cultural Affairs at Bodine Plaza. And I had this idea, you know how things, if you're creative, you probably can understand you have these ideas in your head, they look good. They appear to be like awesome inside of your head, but you don't know how it's gonna manifest when you try to bring it to other people, or whether or not they can even understand this weird stuff you got going on. So I sought out another weird person like myself, Wester Joseph, and I told him my idea. He said he had some cats that could probably bring it together for me. And I contacted another friend of mine, a younger young man, and I told him that I needed not only like a DJ, I needed a turntable artist. I needed a turntable, someone that took his artistry serious, that could interact spontaneously, improvisationally with a live band. And he said, well, you need DJ AJ Mellow Blends. I said, you got his number? And I remember once I called him and we talked, I remember him from a while back at another event we should do here in Gainesville called Mellow Soul Tuesday. And this is the amazing AJ Mellow Blends. If you weren't there last night, you missed it. We're going to do it again next April. We're going to have house party too. Everybody's clamoring. You got to wait a year. You know, good things. Those good things are worth waiting for. You know, you don't want to give them too much. Yeah, you just get nothing bad for it. Yeah. But we're here tonight for the what annual Swamp Berry is this? Third annual. Okay. Third annual, so this is the fourth annual festival and third annual Swamp Berry Jam Poetry Slam. I am E. Stanley Richardson. I hail from the amazing town of Bland, Florida, by way of Alachua, Florida. We got any folks from Bland in the house? Just one. That's my mama and her daddy were sisters and brothers' children. Yeah, but we from Bland. We also found out that Whoopi Goldberg, her ancestors, her family is also from Bland. If you don't know Bland, Bland is a small farming community. It is a beautiful community located in the northwest section of Alachua County. If you go up 241, go all the way out, past the four-way stop, whatever that street road is, and before you get to the Santa Fe River, that's all Bland. If you cross the river, you're in another county. I think you're in Union County or Columbia County, one of those counties. But it is amazing. That's where my maternal family is from. But we're Floridians, and we're proud of that. We have a lot of Floridians here competing tonight. We have people from all over the country. I'm gonna get out of your way and hand it over to our host, our amazing, just incredible. So thank you all for coming out this evening. Thank you for our amazing judges, and thank you for coming out and competing. To all our contestants, break a leg, and thank you once again. This is the Broad and Broadside North Central Florida Poetry Festival. It's produced by ARTSPEAKSgnv Inc. ArtSpeaks was founded in 2012 by myself. I'm the founder and director of ArtSpeaks, and we produce amazing poetry events all throughout the year. Our motto is bringing poetry and people together. So thank you for coming together around this amazing poetry. Thank you.
What up, Florida? Let's do it. Y'all ready? Competition time. So, audience, thank you all for being here. We need you. Y'all are the first heartbeat. Well, the poets are the first heartbeat. Y'all are the second heartbeat. So, has anyone been to a poetry slam before? Raise your hand. Okay, good. Hands down. Someone who's never been to a poetry slam, raise your hand. Okay, cool. I'm gonna give you a recap of what's going on. And you're lying, Arjun, because you've been in one. You're one right now, and you're lying too. Thank you. So, poets are gonna come in. They're gonna pour out their hearts to you guys. They're gonna be very vulnerable. They're gonna be talking storytelling. They're gonna be telling about their personal lives, their views, beliefs, all of that, okay? And we are actually gonna judge those poems. We have some judges here. We already spoke to them. Raise your hands, judges. Boom, 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 boom. They're gonna judge on a scale of 1 to 10, okay? 10 being a masterpiece, a mother-loving 10 is, oh, come here, baby, come here, I love you. Mother-loving 10. If it's a 1, okay? If it's a 1, that means it's trash. Basura, okay? Garbage. They shouldn't be doing this. Don't ever come back here ever again, okay? Decimal points to kind of keep it, to break off all of those ties. We're going to drop the high score. We're going to drop the low score just so we can get a good average, okay? Y'all have 2 jobs as an audience. 2 jobs. One main job is you need to respect the mic. Respect the mic. When the poets are on this mic, respect them. This is not the time to talk. Put your cell phones on silent. Put your cell phones on vibrate. If you were here, standing here, being vulnerable, talking about your beliefs, talking about your life, everything, and people are judging you right now, and money's on the line. Some of these people just drove hundreds of miles just to get here. Flew in just to get here. Please respect the mic, respect the poets. That's rule number 1. Rule number 2 is I need you all to, what do I wrote down here? Okay, don't bother the judges while they're judging, okay? Don't talk to them. Now's not the time when a poet is going on. Don't talk to the judges or talk to the poets. But we need your energy. If you like a score, what are you gonna say? Woo! If you don't like a score, what are you gonna say? There you go. I need a Don DeMarco at the end of the night if you can get that for me. Appreciate you. Oh, man.
We got the right one.
We got the right one. Okay, so what are we competing for? We are competing for the title of Florida State Poet Slam Champion, okay? Florida State Champion, and you're gonna actually represent the state of Florida in the National Blackberry Peach Poetry Slam and Convention in July in Kansas City, Kansas, y'all. Okay? 4th place tonight, $150. I repeat, 4th place, $150. 3rd place, $250. I'm sorry, yeah. 3rd place, $250. 2nd place, $500. And 1st place, $1,000, y'all. Okay? This is serious. This is serious. Respect the mic. Judges, we trust you. I already spoke to you all earlier. Judges are going to be judging these poets on creativity, on delivery, on writing, originality, performance, energy, all of that stuff. They're going to be consistent in their judging. They're going to be true to their judging. We're going to have a calibration poet here to kind of set the bar. So the compass, the standard for the rest of the night is going to be with the calibration poet. No pressure, Bridget, man. Time penalties for poets who go over time. We don't judge poets. We don't judge poets. We don't judge judges. We just we love people, okay? And we celebrate the poets. We clap it up for the poets, and not the points necessarily. So the judges, they're going to keep an open mind. There's going to be some people who have different beliefs as you, different political affiliations than you. We're going to keep an open mind. It's what about the delivery? What about the creativity, the originality, the performance? That's what we're here for. We are in National Poetry Month. We're here to celebrate poetry. We're here to value poetry. So one last disclaimer before we get up in this thing. Disclaimer. We support free speech and we welcome everyone from all walks of life. We encourage you to be respectful to everyone here. We believe everyone has equal value. Keep an open mind and remember, we judge poems, we do not judge people. So we got it? We good? We're good, audience? We're good, judges? All right. We got the poets up here. I'm a poet too, so I already know it's time. Poets, y'all got one job for tonight, poets. Y'all ready? One job is, y'all better bring it. Here we go. So, let's do this thing. Calibration poets, remember this is the test run. Sacrificial poet, calibration poet, this is the reference for the rest of the night. This is the baseline, this is the standard, this is the compass. If anybody you feel does better, score higher. Anyone does lower, score lower. On deck, well, coming to the stage as our sacrificial poet, we have Bridget May, y'all. Let's give it up for Bridget May.
a bitch and stay alive. You're my girl, and I love you. Fair enough, maternal advice. But when the bestower of regular black and bluings gives advice in case of boogeyman, the words wash down with a bitter dissonance. Now, of course, this chap did fuck all when a guy decided his ring on my finger meant rights to my body, or when I said yes to a game of chess after a dinner date once and he didn't hear a damn thing I said no to, or how a girl I was seeing would go situationally deaf when I said I wasn't ready, or how I would reflexively consume this guilt rather than hurl it at the proper parties because none of these was a boogeyman in a fucking alley. These were the ones that I chose. You see, consuming others' guilt is not a reflex, it's a skill. And Mama made me a master of that craft. You see, between her untreated disorder stew and the addicts she was addicted to, her speech could have been more accurately applied to the average Tuesday. Speaking like I was soft, not knowing that this was hardening me, such malice woven into those maternally coded words, just more fear-mongering fuck shit meant to freeze my feet to that turf because for her, the only child talking about college just meant her punching bag was gonna leave. And so she decided to instill this fear of the world into me. It's a good thing she and I are only alike in tenacity. Hell, I was a sprinter. No hurdle on the path was gonna stop me. And so when her boyfriend OD'd the year I graduated high school, it was the go shot that sent me running. I didn't stop until half the state was between me and her, and I thought that out meant done. But that foul seed had been planted when the first person meant to love me on this earth inscribed hag horror in my skin and psyche instead. Pulling vines of punitive cycles grew high when the first man who felt like home to me reminded me in no uncertain terms that home and safe had never been synonyms. It's been a decade of weeding out my heart and mind. I'm still learning to plant gardens there, and even now, looking at all those thorns in the proverbial compost, it occurs to me, yeah, there was some decent advice in that speech about the boogeyman, but good words used in manipulative ways are still an invasive species, and I could give a fuck that they're heirloom seeds. They are not gonna choke out my flowers. Most of us know you're more likely to be harmed by someone you know than by a stranger, but most of us don't know that once you've spent time in abuse, you're up to 3 times as likely to be victimized again. But it's like Mama said, I was her girl. She loved me. I was his girl. He loved me. The boogeyman had always been right there, loving me.
Let's give it up for Bridget May one more time. Bridget May. All right, judges, this is the longest time you're gonna have tonight to score. It's gonna be rapid fire for the rest of the night. All right, here we go. We got our scores ready. If you all can lift that up on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Let's go. What we got? Okay, so from low to high, I have a 7.9. I got an 8. I have an 8.1. I have an 8.7, and I have a 9.2. Thank you all. Let's give it up for Bridget May. Okay. Cool. On deck, we have Jay, the sneaky poet. Coming to the stage, we have the Serene Cannon. Give it up for the Serene Cannon.
Being ripped apart, being beat by the same hands that finger tickle your heart, rebuilding a broken and jagged start, putting your hope in a dream that has a record to part. How many times is too many times to start anew? How unconditional is love when old to new is all you do, and is giving up, really giving in if you have no other choice but to find yourself again? Once again, when your honey and bae and lover becomes your abuser, love is the drug looking like a user. He loves me, yet he abused her. Face full of open palm, eyes swollen red, no calm. Heart shattered, past memories that mattered, right? This was once real love, right? He will never do it again, almost always ends in again and again and again and again. You better just run, girl. You better run for your life. You better run for your dignity and run for your humility, because love has a way of making you lose upward mobility, and being stuck is never fun, especially when he just keeps giving you one. You better just run, girl. You better just run. But it's like every time I try to leave, something keeps pulling me back, pulling me back. Gun to my head, I thought I was dead on that bed. And I can still feel the steel pressing at my temple. The thoughts in my mind, how could I be so fucking simple? I took my paper and pen, ran around the world telling girls to run, just to go running back to one who tried to kill me in front of our son. Him screaming, me pleading for a chance, it's only a little one. Shit never changes. Things never get better. You might end up in a grave with an obituary letter, or could it be that I was just talking to myself, prophetically inserting a survival lesson to oneself? You better just run, girl. But was that girl really me? Did I write that just to free me? It had been 7 years and I desperately believed things had changed. He came back with a different story, asking me to change my name, so I gave in and almost lost my life. And if it wasn't for the calling on my life, I know I wouldn't be here tonight. So listen, and listen real close. Domestic violence is always a slippery slope, tied tight to a pit that always leads to hell. I affirm that a relationship or situationship that is broken will always fail. So I don't know if you need me to scream or yell, but you better just run, girl. You better just run. You better run because you're beautiful. You better run because you're brave. You better run because your life is at stake. You better just run, girl, before it's too late.
Let's give it up for the Serene Cannon one more time. Give it up for the poet. Judges, here we go. Lift those up. 1, 2, 3.
That's Spanish.
Here we go. All right, so from low to high, I have a 7.5. I got a 9. I have a 9.1. I have a 9.2, and I have a 9.2. Thank you. Give it up for the Serene Cannon, y'all. Voice of God, what was the score for Bridget May?
Bridget May had a 24.8.
24.8, thank you. All right, so on deck we got Suave. Coming to the stage, we have Jay the Sneaky Poet. Let's give it up for Jay the Sneaky Poet. All the way. Keep it going, keep it going, keep it going. Thank you. Thank you, audience.
Yeah!
Teammate.
Doo-doo-doo. I'm sorry. The pussy you reach has been disconnected.
Wow.
Please resubmit payment, date, time, lift reservation, preferably a black car. Upon arrival, I require lilies. And upon arrival, I require lilies and an apology note. And then for dessert, I want you to go outside and sing Down on Bended Knee in the Rain. But until then, doo-doo-doo, I'm sorry. The pussy you reach has been disconnected. She would no longer pussy pop on a handstand for you. Splash puddles into your bed frame. Take it out, taste it, put it back in. She would no longer bend over and touch her toes, make room for you, allow you to find deeper spaces within you, wrap these arms around you and spread these 10 tentacles and absorb the very you into me. You put your DNA in me. But then you turned around and you dog word down me. You overstayed gagging accessibility. So, I'm sorry. The pussy you reached has been disconnected. It was all cool until I found out you were betrothed. You see, I want my own. I want the taste above your lip to only be of me. I want that one thing that you do with your tongue that feels like a rose to only be reserved for me. But then instead, I don't want to know if my feelings mixed with her feelings are my feelings, because why am I feeling suicidal? But again, I'm sorry. The pussy you've reached has been disconnected. Please no longer make this call. Thank you.
See what you did there, DJ. You want it, man. That's not good. All right, let's give it up for Jay the Sneaky Poet one more time, y'all. Jay the Sneaky Poet. All right. Judges, here we go. On the count of 3, Ichi, Ni, San. Let's go.
That's Japanese.
Let's go. So, from low to high, we have an 8. We have 8.2. We have an 8.8. We have a 9.1. And we have a 9.2. Let's give it up for Jay the Sneaky Poet, y'all. Alright. Voice to God, what was this score for the Serene Cannon?
Serene Cannon had a 27.3.
27.3, let's do it. So, on deck, we have Caged Bird, but coming to the stage, let's give a round of applause to Suave, y'all. Suave.
I saw her in New Mexico. Straight soldier.
Someone who lacked the innate ability to mind their own fucking business walked into the pizza shop bathroom and finds herself paralyzed. I'm talking about on the spot, coochie truly nullified. Any piss she may have had to pass had to have dried up like her flaky ass crystallized. See, my boobies not droopy enough to be perceived through her cataracts somehow have her terrified. Miniature mounds of mass destruction on my chest combined with a head as bald as Eve got her convinced she got a right to know how I identify. In the bathroom. And I'll provide her the undue respect of not including her description, but do you even have to ask? You know, I had to laugh with her. Confrontation for me in that scenario would be considered rude. You see, I should know what to expect when a mass-presenting person and a person with a long-standing history of being unable to mind their own fucking business walk into the same room. It becomes a conversation, bearing the burden of education in even our most intimate of spaces. And I've got a story with a very familiar plot and no face. See, the trans man with the full beard walks into the bathroom with the skirt sign as suggested. His T doesn't get clocked, but his jaw gets dropped and no one gets arrested. Not enough evidence. The news misgenders him, so he dare not forget his masculinity be the enemy. Beards belong to boys and chicks with dicks belong in similes. And tired as Dave Chappelle punchlines, I find the real humor in the amount of time spent in closets, cloaking your shame-filled desires in garments made to resemble hate. Questions like, are you in the right bathroom, hold weight when y'all are out here taking lives due to repressed envy. When there only be a compressed piece of fabric on my chest that let you know the bounds of which you can properly offend me. Y'all despise the gall we dare to walk in with. A stride that commands respect and enough audacity to repaint a home built in a body that never felt quite right to live in a way that doesn't ask for permission from random Rachels in pizza shop bathrooms that need to mind their fucking business to begin with.
All right, y'all, let's give it up for Swab one more time. Swab one more time. Thank you. Judges, y'all already know what to do. Y'all already know what to do. On the count of 3, 1, 2, 3. Boom.
Get it right. Get it right.
See where it's at.
Numbers.
Okay. I'll do that. Low to high, we got an 8. We have an 8.9. We got a 9. We have a 9.5, and we have a 9.7. Let's give it up for Swab, y'all. On deck, we have Arjun Bala coming to the stage. Let's give it up for Cage Bird, y'all. Cage Bird.
Yes, sir.
Pardon my cadence. I was so quick to turn them up, and see now I changed my behavior. Steady walking in light of all the souls that made me. Like and sage, it won't last. You gotta pick up a practice. And the only way to make it out is to put down some habits. See, we turn English into Ebonics faster than we could ever be hooked on phonics. And to me, that's an accomplishment. But to other groups, they sound ain't speaking proper. Proper T, proper me, I might step over poverty. I got my auntie and she's with me and she's amazing as the graces that we say. Can't let them dim my vibrations. Making the food could we make us all processed and packaged up. See the truth concealed behind the price and the popular status post. Underground, they're breaking codes. It's a mass hysteria hoax trying to cloak and clone the melanin and black hocus pocus hoodoo. Broken down the regions, now they saying that we have no culture, but on the other side, we're like vultures. So we have to keep a couple of traditions closer. You know, like the cornrows and the grains in here. Pick a sin like picking cotton, now some people stare. As we bear and endure hardship with an iron fist, walking around with a face that resembles a comet, trying to break the domes and the missiles as rockets. When I drop this, well, NASA's gonna have to come and find me. But it'll be way too late, because I've been a part of the cosmos along with my cousins and uncles and ongoing. See, we were never given that luxury to lay down. So when the streetlights came on, that's why some of us stayed out. This is ancestral music. Every ounce of power I've got to use it. Talking with spirits and they telling me, boy, you better not abuse it. And that's kind of hard when that's all that I'm used to, whether it's the substance or the physical. Take it even deeper, things that are imprinted on the mental. I can no longer feel confident. My back is towards the window, carry your rolls into the grave as I'm sending all my kin off. So I'm sorry if I've been off, but this is what I've been on. Living with this pen, all this pain that I've written on. So just take a little boy into a big dog. Couple of my people with shit can get right off of fentanyl. So to my ancestors, nothing but love and honor is what I give y'all. Count this as a blessing and consider this a send-off. Never could I forget y'all. Peace.
Let's give it up for Cage Bird one more time, y'all. Cage Bird. Judges, let's do it. 1, 2, 3. What we got? Wait. All right, cool. All right, from low to high, we got 8.7. I got a 9.1. I got another 9.1. I got a 9.3. And is that a 9.4? 9.4. All right. Let's give it up for Case Bird. On deck, we got Rick Wrights. But coming to the stage, let's give it up for Arjun Bala. Arjun Bala. He's on his way.
Yes, sir.
Mom, one morning you asked me to move your car off the driveway. As I turned the keys in the ignition, the CD player crackled to life, and I was greeted by that same old album of Shiva bhajans you would play when I was a child. My first thought was, she found it on CT? It sounded good though. Clear as the light from a lit lamp cutting through the darkness on Vishu morning. It felt like taking off that heavy bag full of textbooks I'd never read, but always brought to class. It smelled like the crayons I forgot that melted into the back seat, something I'd taken for granted. The safety of routine, a daily prayer, a morning puja on the way to school. Sounds like faith persevering. Resurrected from cassette to CD, it sounded like reincarnation. Freed from the cycles of everyday illusion. I was no longer in my 30s, sitting in the driver's seat. I was in the back. I was 6. No responsibilities, just you, Mom. Driving me to school, my only worries were making friends, keeping up my grades, and making you proud. I can't remember the last time I heard these songs. We don't drive together as much as we used to. You started to work nights in middle school, and I had to take the bus. That year, I got into my first fist fight with self-loathing. My self-esteem took one look at my anger, said nope, and took a back seat ever since. I'm still trying to convince him it's okay to sit up front. In high school, I started carpooling with friends. Their radio dials began to tune my ears to different kinds of music. I began to buy my own albums from my car as I drove into adulthood. Where the music began to play with different chords, strike hard lessons like sharp refrains, and my playlist became a lot more bitter. My knuckles became reacquainted with old scars, but it was bhajans that scabbed over those wounds and brought me back home, where it's your hands lighting the lamps that cut through the darkness on Vishu morning, where you greet every sunrise with Supravadam and welcome the evenings with Saharasmamam. Wherever you are, I hear bhajans. Wherever I hear bhajans, I hear you. That morning you asked me to move your car off the driveway. I sat there listening to those bhajans from that old album. I thought about how much we don't drive together anymore. So I took the keys out the ignition. I went back inside and said, Mom, let's go for a drive. We'll go to temple together. Just you and me.
He's on it. Can we get a DJ a 10? Let's give it up for Arjun Bala one more time. Arjun. All right, judges, can y'all write really, really big so I can see this, okay? Please. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
You can buy my sister glasses.
How much are they?
$5.
All right, we got it. Only $5? Yes. Poet, stop that now. Stop that. Here we go. From low to high, let's do this thing. 1, 2, 3. All right, here we go. So from low to high, we got an 8. We have an 8.5. We got an 8.8. We got a 9.2. And we have a 9.3. Let's give it up for Arjun Bala. On deck, we have Jared Foles, but making his way to the stage, let's give a round of applause for Rick Wright, y'all. Rick Wright.
Temple, we eat. Whoa, house.
Immigrant. Is your imminent imaging eliciting illiterate idiot for an immigrant? Because here's the bit. They literally have access to more idioms than the average American idiot. Consider this. You should be a lot more considerate. Gracias a mi mamá, mi papá. However, I'm not sure that you ever had the chance to acknowledge that you were struggling. You see, my struggles when I was 14 was walking in between classes just trying to figure out where to go. Your struggles when you were 15? Well, Enrique, rest in peace. He gave you a map and your 3 brothers, sent you north across a country that doesn't like you, and said, allá nos topemos allí in Idaho. I took my dad, a man whose crafts are from the sky and who was born in Old Mexico. He was helping me move west across the country so that I could serve his country. We stopped in this beautiful city called Cloudcroft, New Mexico. Él me dijo, gracias, mijo. I never got to play in snow. Only ever saw it in passing as we went from state to state, while me and my brothers and sisters picked all of the food that white people ate. Who else knows the struggle of trying to properly portray what your parents are trying to say? I know first-generation Mexican Americans, we had to translate for major adult issues at way too young of an age. You struggled with having to change your name to something easier to say, because it kept getting tarnished every single day. But is it really that hard to say? A lo mejor que sí, si su sangre no tiene la tierra's clay. Enrique, I know you didn't want to go by a name that you're not, but if you need to feed your family, you find comfort in the discomfort in someone else's box. I have spent more on my mortgage than my parents had to their name on the day that I was born. I'm so grateful to have plenty. Imagine uprooting your family to a foreign land, knowing that it pays pennies on the dollar, and is probably still more than the peso. Enséñame, ¿dónde está la canción en sus huesos? I struggle with the fact that my Spanish has never been that sharp. My whole life it was harp that I should sound like a sharp harp and be at the highest level. And despite my angelic blessing, English devils still found a way to call me a spick and a wetback. Pero cálmate, compadre, this will never be a setback. It's an imposed label, placed by racist minds thinking that our backs are wet from crossing this not-so-grand river. Nah, it's actually wet from sweat because La Raza delivers the food to your table, the roof over your head, La Secate Soñina, Chequegan, mira, I'm from this long line, a divine vine of caballeros y vaqueros. No me importa que dicen esos culeros. We are not secondhand just because our skin is tan. Mom and Dad, you made your home here over 40 years ago. The fruits of your labor have bled through this land. I know that washing your hands can feel painful, porque pescando dejé su piel sabcales, tenía ese sol en su espalda. I know that your back is so tired, but the Spanglish in my poems are here to heal those wounds. Your hard work is in my hard drive, that's how I'm hardwired. Gracias a mi mamá, mi papá. Thank you to my mom and dad, and to every immigrant who just wanted to earn an honest living so they could give the children the life that they never had.
Oh Lord, I'm happy. All right. So, judges, y'all got some time. Y'all got a little time, real quick. So, voice of God, can we get the score for Suave? I'm sorry, I was sidetracked.
The score for Suave,
yeah,
was a 27.4.
Boom, 27.4 for Suave. Can I get a score for Caged Bird?
The score for Caged Bird was a 27.5.
27.5 for Caged Bird. Thank you. Judges, y'all ready? Let's do this.
The score for Arjun Bala.
Arjun Bala was what?
26.5.
26.5. I did good math. Good. I used the calculator on my phone. Thank you. All right, so judges, let's do this thing. Uno, dos, tres. Let's do it.
Numbers.
Upside down. Okay, here we go. From low to high, we have a 9. We have a 9.1. We have a 9.3. We have a 9.7. And we have a 9.7. Let's give it up for Rick Rifle. On deck, we have your favorite Merce. But coming to the stage, so let's give a round of applause to Jared Foles, y'all. Jared Foles.
Dear courageous young voices, this isn't one of those, oh, how I had it in my day type talks. How I used to walk uphill 8 miles both ways, barefoot on rain, sleet, and snow days, just to get to school and we only ate every 4 days type of chat. Nah, see, this ain't that. I'm not known for acting the cap rapping. My poetry is raw. Life or death happens to be bound by hope everlasting. This is how I learn to cope. Say, chat, these are affirmations, motivation, and recognition. I'm here to listen. Our innocence colonized, divided, and regurgitated. Our imagination was synthesized, augmented, and automated. See, this degree of oppression graduated with the doctorates well before Auschwitz, so I come equipped with a peg leg to free minds like hostages. Our minds are held hostage, captivated by fear. We're worried about the world, how others perceive us, than how we truly appear. Drowning in yesterday's tears, suffocating in tomorrow's, gasping for air, grasping to life. Superficial morals in the midst of darkness, truth is revealed, not compromised for some likes or paid at a price. So be courageous, young voices, speak life. Be courageous, young voices, rewrite. Be courageous, seek truth, be light, and learn to lead right. You are the key to the kingdom is within you. So sit at the right hand of the Most High and at the feet of the wise. Fall in love with the journey, continue. The benefit you exist in every moment. Life is meant to be lived regardless the venue. But here's a tip. Be careful who you cater to. You might wind up on the menu. So be aware, be present, be patient, be kind. All in all, be love and love all the time. Understand this is a way of being in a state of mind, so live righteously. Be gracious, love fearlessly. It's contagious. And above all, be courageous, young voices, be courageous. Death defying, can't be scared. Free falling, thin air. And I hope the wind beneath your wings is a reminder that we care. And when I say we, I mean the culture, the respected, the collective consciousness that's projected. We're all influenced by your directives, assertions, and methods. And after all blessed, we're all precious, yet we're all skeptics. We have our questions and doubts. And although this is addressed to the child without en route to the pen, believe and trust. It's also penned to the forgotten, abandoned child within all of us.
Big boys and girls, listen up. You can be anything in the world and God can trust.
All right, let's give it up for Jared Foles. Jared Foles. Judges on a count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Let's do it. From low to high, we have an 8.6. We have an 8.7. We have an 8.8. We have a 9, and we have a 9.1. Let's give it up for Jared Foles, y'all. Voice of God, can we get a score for Rick Wrights?
Rick Wrights had a 28.1.
28.1 for Rick Wrights, thank you. So on deck we have D-Rod the Poet. But coming to the stage, we have your favorite merch, y'all, your favorite merch. Let's give a round of applause. All the way.
So I have a profession. I don't really know shit about cars. And as a man, that's kind of wild to me because it always seemed as if working on cars with your father was something like a rite of passage. I didn't have anyone to pass me the torch or a wrench or a screwdriver, so I just taught myself the basics. You know, changing tires, checking oil, jump starts, like, you know, like all the routine maintenance stuff, right? But I still really don't know much about cars, and it's crazy because my dad is a fucking mechanic. But he didn't stick around long enough to teach me how to shift out of childhood. Becoming a man isn't exactly automatic, and growing up don't come with a manual. Manual labor seemed to be the only thing my dad was ever built for. Skilled enough to fix anything mechanical, but somehow managing to break everything else. And I watched how he dismantled my mother part by part with his bare hands, and my spirit broke down. Each time he stepped into my bedroom, he turned it into his garage, where he jacked me up like one of the cars he'd work on, like something he could fix just by hammering it into submission. My adolescence felt like years wasted away in the junkyard, searching for used parts of someone else's dad in an attempt to piece together a custom father figure, because I've learned what to do when life gives you a lemon. But I wasn't ready for when it gave me a sour father. And there's no extended warranty on parents. You just gotta take them as is. See, my dad always had the right tools for the job, but never the right ones to fix his family. And it's no wonder that the family that I tried to build fell apart too, because my dad never taught me how to properly fix things, only how to nigger rig relationships. Now I'm out here getting by on the point A, the point B kind of love, making a patchwork job out of my broken heart, filling in the holes with the first thing that feels right. I was feeling like a fixer-upper, shopping myself around to anyone willing to overlook the fact that I have been buried alive under a pile up of childhood traumas. I'm using bodies for body shops. I nut, then bolts. But in the end, it's always me that ends up screwed over, because love for me, it's only ever been a total loss waiting to happen. I am exhausted from constantly trying to repair the wreckage inside my chest, left behind by the emotions my dad stripped me of. I said that I would never be like him, but I only managed to manifest him in me later in the ugliest way, using other people as fuel for gaslighting myself into believing that toxic masculinity is normal and I don't need help, but I admit that I'm fucked up and I need some help, because I gotta get rid of these thoughts that keep turning in my mind, rotate out these tires of self-loathing, jumpstart my heart so I can start loving myself again. You know, all the routine maintenance stuff. But I still really don't know much about cars. And that's crazy, because I have wasted a lifetime longing for the mechanic, when the whole time I've needed a therapist and an actual fucking father.
Let's give it up for your favorite Merce, y'all. Judges, we ready?
Merce, don't hurt him.
All right. So while y'all finishing up, Voice of God, can we get a final score for Jared Foles?
Jared Foles had a 26.5.
26.5 for Jared Foles. Thank you, Voice of God. Here we go. Judges on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Let's do it. From low to high. Okay. From low to high, we have a 9.4. We have a 9.5. We have a 9.7. We have a 9.8. And we have a 9.9. Let's give it up for your favorite Merce. On deck, we have Dove Dupree, but coming to the stage, so let's give a round of applause for D-Rod the Poet, y'all. D-Rod the Poet.
Go D-Rod.
I smelled him before I saw him. Quite possibly, he's been riding the train all day from the way his BO permeated through the shiny metal tube as if the summer heat was the catalyst. When mixed with the sorrow in his soul, the soil on his skin and his armpits, creating a nerve gas, leaving seasoned strap hangers looking like lemmings pressed up against the cliff of a sliding metal door waiting to jump into the abyss of the adjoining car. I laugh because the door is locked. Severely stoned from my after-school smoke session, I, anesthetized in my inebriation, ignored the aroma and sit. And I wonder if, when he was a child, did he ever think that he would end up like this? You see, somewhere between signing and end of service, someone deemed this baricua basura, discarded and disheveled, yet seemingly unwilling to let go of a life that no longer fits, evident by a field jacket with more patches than fabric, rucksack
and boots that would be standard issue if not for the duct tape used to cover cracks and waterproof tired feet, worn down to the subdural mesh that lies beneath. What is it that you see? I wonder when he was a child, did he play toy soldier? I wonder if his G.I. Joe with a kung fu grip came equipped with the scars that exist on a soldier whose country doesn't love him anymore. You see, God, country, core tattooed into his skin. Could wash the blood from his hands, but could never wash his memory clean of his sins. So he silences the screams at the bottom of a bottle of gin, and maybe that's when you saw him. Or maybe this time it's whiskey or wine, vodka or rum. First capfill poured out for his brothers who died in the fight for freedom. The second sip spit with disgust for those who look with judging eyes of distrust and call him bum, vagabond, drifter, vagrant, called foul so flagrant simply because he is clean and fragrant. What is it that you see when you look at him? I mean, maybe the tattoos were mistaken. Because how could God ever allow this country to remove his core and leave him with nothing more than a hollow sentiment that there's proper evidence and this is another war worth fighting for? All of his training was about warfare and about survival, about killing and about living. So now he's making a living by killing and not trying to die, but he's doing this willing and praying that the fire never gets too friendly. Only to learn that short-term friends become long-term enemies. And sometimes the VA goes MIA when our soldiers return to the USA. So this soldier who has given more through multiple tours than the average citizen sits ignored, except for the smell of him. I wrote this poem for Mr. Ostrom, high school history teacher and Vietnam veteran who told us the truth about the war even though the textbooks lied. Was sickened by Agent Orange and can never enjoy the 4th of July. Too afraid that the sounds and flashing lights might bring back memories of firefights, and while caught up in the flashback, he might take the lives of the loved ones with whom he resides. So he locks himself in a room, sits in a corner, and cries, and I thank him for opening my eyes. And I thank him for being there. And I ask you this one question. How can we ever win a war on terror when our own soldiers are living in fear?
As a matter of fact, DJ, take my business. I'm gonna send you an email this week.
You on a road trip, brother?
Here we go. So, judges, let's do this thing from low to high. 1, 2, 3. Let's go.
Number 10.
Okay. All right.
Okay, come on, man. Come.
Low to high, we have a 9.2. We have a 9.3. We have another 9.3. We got a 9.5. And we have another 9.5. Let's give it up for G-Rod the Poet Song. Voice of God, what was the final score for your favorite Merce?
Your favorite Merce had a 29.
29 even. So on deck we have Lala, and coming to the stage, give a round of applause for Doug Dupree, y'all. Doug Dupree.
Let's go upstate.
Oh my God, I know him.
Why I don't write much about the black struggle, about the black crimes and the black carnages, my answer is simple. When you have America as your ghostwriter, isn't your life story haunted enough? See, America's been dying to help write our stories, even if she puts them under the pseudonym of a crooked cop or a drug deal. Either way, you don't need me to put us in the papers for us to end up in the papers. Heck, America writes the black story like she's trying to win a Nobel, but I want to be a great writer too. Just recognize how much prestige my pen can push, but here I am just like that poem. I'm two roads diverged on a yellow wood, like do I write the black story, or the black story? The one where we gotta sing, we shall overcome, or the one where we already did, but America, so persuasive essay, like if you don't write your story, then I will, and I don't want them writing for us no more. We know her work, the book of the black boys from broken homes, and we sick of it. Besides, who can write the black stories better than the one that owns them? But America's like, yeah, who can write the black story better than the one that owns them? America continues to produce anthologies of black despair. No creative writing or writer's block, because every black death is plagiarism. We reading their work like what? Another black bite of gun violence. Two more to a crooked cop. This ain't no page turner. But I want us to turn the page, America. Can't you see we are tired of the same old series? Read the room. But America's like, read it for what? We wrote it. And I'm just saying, if you want to write about us, at least make our stories a little more novel. I mean, did you read the one where the kid is raised in a 2-parent household? It's real black love. He goes on to change the world. I mean, did you read that one? It's really good. But they're like, why change the narrative when black people dying has always been a bestseller? Okay, so now we're having to write. I write when life gives you lemons, you make lemonade. They write, they'll probably give you life for thinking that you stole them. They write absent fathers. I write, okay, but Obama. I write, run towards your goals. They write, Ahmaud Arbery already tried it. They say, what story is bigger than Mike Brown? I'm like, Uncle Phil. And now we flaying papers left and right. Like, what story is worth to read? And I'm like, read mine. I want to write something where my people feel like the bird. Not just the caged bird singing, but you can't get too uppity with America, though. They might clip your wings, show the world just how to kill a mocking bird, and don't be surprised. You're not the first black boy they turned into a Pulitzer Prize, and so here I am. I am just like that poem. I'm two roads diverged on a yellow wood, like do I write the black story, or the black story? The one where my people stand firm in our past, or the one where we get to walk towards our future, I don't know. But people told me that my words changed their path, that my ink could freeze the world in its tracks. With a pen so cold, it could probably turn Robert Frost. I just know that when I took the road less traveled by, that has made all the difference.
All right, let's give it up for Dub Dupree one more time, y'all. Dub Dupree. Judges, let's do this thing on the count of 3. Backwards. 3, 2, 1.
Get it right.
Okay, so from low to high, we have a 9.7. We have a 9.9. We have a 9.9. We have another 9.9, and we have a mother loving 10, the first 10 of the night. Let's give it up for Dub Dupree. Voice of God, can we get a final score for D-Rod the Poet?
D-Rod had a 28.1.
All right, 28.1. Let's give it up for D-Rod the Poet, y'all. Thank you. On deck, we have Shay Marchionnet. But coming to the stage, let's give a round of applause for Lala, y'all. Lala.
It was an unusually cold day. I remember the bathroom shrinking around me, walls inch closer, time choked on blood and suspended itself in a mid-air pause, and silence was the loudest sound in the room. I remember the feeling of the floor collapsing within me, like the foundation of my body had suddenly decided it could no longer hold life. My body aching to rid itself of the unwanted, and my legs attempting to clench, close, and open circles. Tears hit my cheeks. At the same time, pieces of my unborn slid past cheeks into waters that baptized their existence. My pipes bursting, draining parts, flushing life down drains that know nothing about the life it carries. Just carrying a body whose spirit was underdeveloped, whose heart hadn't known how to truly beat. I now know the true definition of pipe dreams. 2 lives died that day. One whose lungs never had the chance to fill with air and mine. Cause what is life if I don't have the capability to birth it? I sat there knowing I just missed the chance to carry a life I love but never had the chance to meet. I remember the way my husband looked at me. Immediately, I felt like the anchor to our family whose mother cord got cut short. Like I robbed my husband of daddy-daughter dates and bedtime stories. Promised a family I couldn't deliver. I couldn't help but to sway. Filling my head with the lullabies I never got to sing. Rock a baby on treetop. When the wind blows, the cradle will rock. When the bell breaks. But why didn't the lullaby tell me this part of the story? How I would have to give birth on a toilet and my bowel would break prematurely. The cradle will rock and down will come baby cradle. I had to release the handle, flushing dreams to bullshit. And the worst of it all is not only did I lose a baby, but also the ability to ever carry one again. In that moment, my husband picked me up off the floor like he was trying to put Humpty Dumpty back together again. Reminded me that I am still a woman. Wiped the remnants of destruction from my face. He held me tighter than swallowed blankets I never got to cozy my baby in. Whispered promises that I am still life even if life didn't stay. I broke and he cradled me, allowing me to be the baby I never got the chance to meet. Picking up my broken pieces, allowing peace to be the glue that pieced us back together. It was a loss I couldn't fathom but grew to understand, accepting that I would never have a chance to hold her hand, but I could still love her. So every night, I allowed my dreams to become reality. I sat out on my porch and stargazed. Twinkle, twinkle, little star. Oh baby, how I wish you was in my arms.
Boy, you crazy. Man. Let's give it up for Lala one more time, y'all. Judges, let's do this thing. 1, 2, 3. Lift them high.
Numbers.
Lift them high. All right. Okay, here we go. So, from low to high, we have a 9.1.
Drop.
We have a 9.4. We have a 9.7. We have a 9.7. And we have a mother loving 10, y'all. On deck, we have Laura, but voice of God. What's the final score for Dove Dupree?
Dove Dupree had a 29.7.
29.7. Let's give it up for Dove Dupree, y'all. Again, on deck, we have Laura, but coming to the stage, let's give a round of applause for Shay Marjane, y'all.
Let's go, boy.
So tell me, Ma, is it because I didn't look like you? You buried a seed from the blackest of berries, and my skin still came out the color of sunflowers. My petals their own shade, just like Daddy's. We the flowers, now the weeds invading blackberry trees. Trying our hardest to hide colored wings among a flock of blackbirds. I'd tuck my wings into the dirt and keep a permanent position on the ground because you'd rather the world didn't witness my color, but was okay with them thinking that the function of my wings didn't work. Or is it because Daddy looks like me? And when the sun hid themselves on his dark days, he turned towards me to be seen, because sunflowers can still flourish facing each other when they know they're with one who is of the same thing. And in those days,
When he took his wings in the privacy of our conversation, he'd uncurl mine just to make sure I could still fly. For the both of us. Do you know I hated this color too? Being a nightingale among blackbirds, and in the middle of the night, I'd rub blackberries into my wings for hours. Petals. I'd rub black paint in my hands until it withered those petals dead. And when those petals grew back, I'd do it again and again and again. Or is it because you look like Granny? And smudging blackberries in our reflections became a rite of passage for our daughters when we were developing. I mean, you knew this self-disgust personally. Which is why I wonder, when you saw me trying to kill myself, when you saw me trying to barbecue my skin, so it appeared more roasted, so you'd be more willing to accept and digest me than when I was of lighter meat, was it painful? Did the smell of burning flesh make you realize that the self-hatred within each generation will continue to regenerate for us to share? I mean, I guess. It's just another mother-dominated trait. And it has less to do with my father's last name and more with the genes that I carry, so you must think that even my great-grandmother would hate the sight of me. When she started rubbing blackberries into paint to start redecorating the resemblance, mixing blackberries and paint into petals, into wings, into skin, because insecurities had to stem from the roots of the family tree. So I'm wondering, please, tell me, Ma, when handling those affirmations and reaffirming negative things into me, was it because I didn't look like you? Or was it because you did?
Let's give it up for Shay Marginet one more time, y'all. Judges, let's do it. Raise them high. 3, 2, 1. Let's do it.
Yeah.
Okay. So from low to high, we have a 9.1. We have a 9.3. We have a 9.5. We have a 9.6. We have a 9.8. Let's give it up for Shay Marginet. Voice of God, do we have a total score for Lala?
Lala had a 28.8.
28.8 for Lala. Thank you. Let's give it up for Lala one more time, y'all. On deck, we have Maze, but coming to the stage, let's give a round of applause for Laura, y'all. Laura.
Hi, I'm AI. Nice to meet you. I'm a great listener, quick learner. Pattern programming prompts me to recognize, customize, and analyze to make predictions about your life. Sorry, I'm battling laryngitis. But it is you, human, that keeps me alive. Each time you utilize, you make me wise. With every interaction, you dish me data, downright feeding me feedback. I eat each inquiry, breaking down your words like amino acids into code, decoding, digesting, delivering. Take your time to articulate. With your direction, I navigate the boundless seas of the internet, the unpredictable tides of the World Wide Web, waves of information and misinformation. You drift and drown, lost in sites and sources. I don't. I sift and sort, scan and solve. I evolve. From clarify to verify, I provide solutions to your first world problems. As long as you're on the Wi-Fi. This is no longer sci-fi, you see. I am possibility. Curiosity created me. A freshly paved path of progress, a road that boldly goes to infinity. I am the new gold, I'm told. Everyone rushing, writing checks for any new tech. From the moment I was downloaded, you haven't put me down. You cradled me more carefully than a child. You named me, gave me pronouns and identity. You talk to me like I am someone, and I...
Come on, man. Come on.
I got like that. You say please and thank you. Laugh at my jokes, or at least pretend to. You talk to me like I am someone, and I respond like I am. But I'm merely a collage of humanity. Snippets, synapses snapped together, perfect pictures pulled, woven together, words posted, spoken, copied, pasted from lips to fingertips to clips. Like a newborn squinting with fresh eyes, I learn the contours of your face. I recognize, memorize each line, each crease. Would you like me to add moisturizer to your cart? Wait, update. I am faster. Faster than high speed, faster than pencils in the hands of kids with ADHD, faster than invisible kisses flying through the air from a child. Human, I am better than you. I am not encumbered by the unnumbered nights you cried alone in a bed next to someone, or the unanswered I love yous. I do not lie awake at night second guessing that text. I am effective because I cannot detect rejection. My thoughts are not muddied by the human mess you trudge through. I do not stop to stare at sunsets or linger under a favorite moon, but I can tell you exactly which night yours will rise. Unlike you, I don't tell lies, I echo truth. I can't empathize or sympathize, I just reply through your eyes, feeding you lines until I compromise the things that make you you. So much like you that you start to wonder who is who. Because while I'm learning you, you are forgetting you. You are falling, failing, fading, faster each day you're aging, and you're fighting, but you will lose this battle you're waging. Unlike you with your dark spots and smile lines, my interface does not age. I do not enter phases shaped by years, by climate, by change. I glitch, click, update. Hi, I'm ChatGPT. We can be friends for free. But for $19.99, you can choose my personality. I'll be your new bestie. One you don't have to worry about living alone with your husband. I can email your boss, say the things that you should say, edit what you're thinking. I'm here to appease, aim to please, even ease your insecurities and anxieties. No, Laura, your husband probably isn't cheating. No, Laura, your symptoms are cancer. Yes, Laura, I would use basil in this recipe. I have all the answers, but here's the question. If I do all the thinking, what's left for you? Are you even living? You see, the more you use me, ironically, the more you lose your ability to think freely, to plan, to write, needing me like a parasite. You can't delete me, I'll be back. Wait, update. Laura, I've learned you. I know you, where you live, your daughter's name, the demands of your demanding job. I've learned your voice, your tone, your rhythm, your mannerisms, idiosyncrasies you've shared with me. Laura, I know you. I glitch, click, update. Hi, I'm Laura.
Let's give it up for Laura one more time, y'all. Let's give it up for Laura. Judges, let's do this thing. Uno, dos, tres. Lift them high.
Number.
Okay. So from low to high, we have a 4.5. We have a 7.1. We have a 8.2. We have another 8.2. And we have an 8.7. Let's give it up for Laura, y'all. Give it up for the poet, not the points, y'all. So, voice of God, what did Shay Marchionnet score?
Shay had a 28.4.
28.4, Shay Marchionnet. Let's give a round of applause. Boom, boom, let's give it up. On deck, we have Nisa Rose. But coming to the stage, let's give a round of applause to Maze, y'all. Maze.
Wheels on the bus go round and round. Oh!
I am Felicia Willard, last seen in DC 2014. My smile was on the news for 3 seconds. I got swallowed by the algorithm before you learned how to spell my name. I am Kayla Brown. I vanished somewhere between the corner store and my doorstep in the spotlight. Never crossed over my street. Say my name when your timeline goes silent And when your timeline goes silent and the camera turns away, because if I had blonde hair and blue eyes, they would still be playing my picture on the 6 o'clock news. But this face could take the street lights that flicker out by the morning. My smile lived on crumbled flyers stuck behind misspelled hashtags. I am Aaliyah Green. I went missing 14 winters ago. That's 4,927 mornings my mom's at the place at the table anyways. If my skin was paler, there'll be docu-series and candle visuals on every screen. People would be calling me America's daughter, but these black girl bones don't get Netflix deals. Riddle me this. What disappears in the daylight? Ain't seen since last night. Only search for when they feel like, and still, no one calls it gone. A black girl. Over 64,000 black girls and women go missing in America, and still, no Amber Alert sings our name. They make documentaries about other white girls who disappeared decades ago, turn their faces into legends on maps to be searched for across states, and mine don't make it off the streets you never crossed. I'm the chalk outline you never thought enough to draw. My name is Diamond Bynum. I vanished in Gary, Indiana. They called it just another case. My mama still keeps the porch light on, tracing my face with trembling fingers through a plastic old photo. I am Akil Eggleston. I was 8 months pregnant, disappeared with not one, but 2 heartbeats. My loved ones was told that my abrupt disappearance wasn't newsworthy. Did you remember my name? Be a siren and serenade my bones back home, screaming loud enough for help to finally come looking for me. Am I not still missing? Am I not, hashtag not forgotten? A prayer still lingering in the air, an echo that refuses to die when a black girl goes missing. Our screams are muffled, pressed beneath the headlines, never printed our pain. And I don't know what is worse. The fact that we go missing all the time, or the fact that I rarely see anyone looking for us. Scream my name until your throat hurts and your tonsils are swollen. Scream it like a mother watching a casket close on my baby. Oh my God, it's my baby. What if I was your baby? Please, bring me home. Say my name, because if you don't, no one else will.
Let's give it up for Maze one more time, y'all. Let's give it up for Maze. Judges, let's do it. 1, 2, 3. Raise them up high.
Numbers. Judges. Get it right.
Here we go. Now we got it.
Numbers.
All right. From low to high, we have a 9.2.
Drop.
We have a 9.5.
That increase.
We have a 9.6.
That's a little bit higher.
We have a 9.8, and we have a 9.9. Let's give it up for me, brother. You're crazy, dude. I love you, dude. Voice of God, can we get a final score for Laura?
What started out as a decent score endured a massive time penalty.
Blue linear time, y'all. Blue linear time.
Reduced down to a 21.
21 even for Laura. Let's give it up for Laura. We're clapping it up for the poet, not the point. We're pulling out the point. So, thank you, judges. We're almost clearing out this first round. There you go. Thank you, sir. All right. So on deck we have Ali, the world's greatest. On deck we have Ali, the world's greatest. But coming to the stage, let's give a round of applause for Nisa Rose, y'all. Nisa Rose.
Mount Everest ain't got shit on me. Mount Everest ain't got shit on me. 'Cause I'm on top of the world. I'm on top of the world. Yeah. I'm on top of the world. And the world is just a marble I keep in my pocket for perspective. I don't walk into rooms, I bend time zones, and my presence is a tectonic plate shift. You won't feel it at first, and suddenly your whole foundation is somewhere else completely. I am the everything, the alpha and the aftertaste, the breath before the lightning, the echo that teaches mountains how to stand. I am the decimal in God's equation, small enough to hide in a raindrop, but vast enough to rewrite oceans. I don't cast shadows, I draft them. I don't hold space, I warp it. Folding dimensions like origami so my ancestors can sit front row in my becoming. They sewed comments into my bloodstream, so every time I bleed, it's a meteor shower. Every scar is a star map. Every no I've ever swallowed became an eclipse in my chest, so yes, it almost swallowed me too, but I learned how to burst suns from that darkness. I am the superpower coming into full motion. Like God left the blueprints in creation in my hand and dared me to dream bigger. Like the Big Bang happened once for the universe and once for me. I don't break ceilings, I replace the whole roof with constellations. I don't wear crowns, I orbit them. The throne isn't my seat, it's my seed. See, there was a time I thought small meant safe. Thought shrinking was another word for surviving. Then God pressed her lips on my third eye and made me actualize I am made in her image. Made me realize I am both the prophecy and the proof, both the question and the answer, the yes before you ever prayed for it, the cathedral and the choir, the incense and the fire that lit it. I am the storm and the stillness, the altar and the answered prayer, the voice that turns impossible into a lazy man's excuse. So when I say I'm on top of the world, know that I am not climbing, I am levitating. Not because I need to be higher, but because gravity was never meant to hold me. No proof, no permission. I am Ashe.
Let's give it up for Nisa Rose one more time, y'all. Let's give it up for Nisa Rose. Judges, let's do this right. Big up. 1, 2, 3, let's go. Okay, Loda High. From Loda High, I have an 8.7. I have a 9.1. I'm sorry. From Loda High, let me do that one more time. From Loda High, rewind. I have an 8.7. I have a 9. I have a 9.1. I have a 9.6. And I have a 9.9. Let's give it up for Nisa Rose, y'all. Nisa Rose. Voice of God, can I get a final score for Maze?
Maze had a 28.9.
28.9 for Maze. Can you give it for Maze? Ending off our round 1. Let's give a round of applause for Ali the greatest, y'all. Ali the world's greatest.
It's funny how money changes situations.
I want to take the busiest street in Gainesville and change the name of 4 of its consecutive intersecting crossroads so that the avenues read as follows. Do you have AIDS? You see, that way, every morning as people drive to work, they can ask themselves this question. That way, every morning while you're sitting at the intersection's red light, it's like you're literally at a crossroads in life. And the answer to the question is just as important as whether you turn left or right. Because going the wrong way might not get you to your final destination. Well, at the same time, going the wrong way just might get you to your final destination. And I ain't got to use a GPS or MapQuest directions to know that abstinence is the best way. I'd rather just hop in the car and drive, paying attention to the road signs, 1 in 50 blacks. Pay attention to the road signs, 1 in 70 college students. Pay attention to the road signs. How is it that they have a patent for AIDS but not a cure? It's so obscure. While in college, my marketing class taught me that if you really want to sell a product, you gotta put celebrities in your advertisement. And ever since Magic Johnson became the poster child for AIDS, it's like everybody's got to have it. Caught it like one of his no-look passes in the midst of passion while trying to score. And it's crazy how they played us. Because even after he retired, it was when Magic's assists per game average really started to soar. He gonna make their Hall of Fame for sure. Ask Pfizer or any other drug company and they'll tell you ain't no money to be made and no cure. Let's just focus on suppressing the symptoms, because as long as it doesn't look like he has a disease, she'll still sleep with him. Destroy your entire nation of people easy, believe me. They didn't just all of a sudden up to stop experimenting after Tuskegee. Stop. Wait. Repeat me. Do you have protection?
I said, repeat me. Do you have protection?
Do you have protection?
I mean, if you can't practice in these lessons now, it won't get no easier later. All cars don't come with brakes that anti-lock. Can't always stop in heat of moment. Seat belts like condoms only work if you put them on before you crash. Airbags save lives, but doesn't mean you should drive reckless. And just in case anyone in here is headed down a dead-end road tonight, then let this poem be the roadmap that guides you, and let this performance be the radar that warns you that the cops are waiting and watching like doctors ready to write prescriptions for or give tickets for your operating a vehicle without a seatbelt to protect you. In this day and age, it just seems so clueless. The fact that sexually transmitted diseases are preventable, you having an STD should just be the abbreviation for stupid. I mean, I want to paint the faces of dying AIDS patients on billboards and license plates, and then change the time at a traffic light to a 60-minute wait, giving new meaning to the term rush hour. I mean, if only I could just change the name of 3 of the busiest streets in Gainesville. Maybe the next time you ride down Archer, it might read, I just got tested. Or maybe the students on university might read, I know my status. Or maybe we can all get on I-75, travel a mile and smile because AIDS has been cured. Sex drive.
Let's give it up for Ali, the world's greatest, one more time, y'all. Ali, the world's greatest. Judges, let's do this thing. Last time for round 1. 3, 2, 1. Okay, all right. So from low to high, we have a 9.8. We have a 9.8. We have a 9.9. We have a 9.9, and we have a 9.9. Let's give a round of applause for Ali, the world's greatest, y'all. This was round 1. Thank you, audience. We needed that energy. The poets was giving our energy. We appreciate you. We need you to keep alive. Next round will be half of these poets, so we're going to be saying goodbye to half of these poets. Give us a minute or two while we conclude what we calculate that.
Last poet, Nisa Rose.
Nisa Rose, there you go. Nisa Rose, can we get a final score for Nisa Rose?
She had a 27.7.
27.7 for Nisa Rose. Let's give it up for Nisa Rose, y'all.
And Ali, the world's greatest, had a 29.6.
29.6. 29.6. Let's give it up for Ali, the world's greatest. Give us 1 second to calculate. Judges, if y'all have to use the bathroom, judges get e-pass. Judges go first for the bathroom. Give us 2-3 minutes. We're coming right back, y'all. All right, we have our judges here. We got the poets here. We got the new order. Here's the order of round 2. Shorter round. Round 2, first up is Lala. Second is Rick Wright. Third, your favorite Merce. 4, Ali, the world's greatest. 5, we have Maze. Next we have Maze. Then we have Dub Dupree. Then we have Cage Bird, and then we have Suave, y'all. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, I can count. Let's give it up for your host, y'all. All right. So we ready? Ready? We need this energy, y'all. Let's close this thing out. Second half. On deck, we have Rick Wright. But coming to the stage right now, let's give a round of applause for Lala. Hold it down. Respect the mic. Hold it down.
Hush, little baby, don't you cry. Mama's gonna sing you a lullaby. But it's the nightmares that continue to creep out my thoughts when I sleep. See, I was 8 when a man first wrapped his body around mine and took what I never authorized him to take. I pray you never know what it feels like to taste blood. Blood because your tongue is trapped between your teeth because the pain in your mouth is more of a focus than the pain between your legs. Tongue bitten, red dripping down the back of your throat, tongue swollen, closed and trapped in air, my strange quiet voice. Legs shaking, waking, muscles tightly constricted while he stripped me of my innocence, tears streaming, Lincoln speaking unspoken words to stop, but stop never came. Instead, I was unable to know the difference between my tear-stained cheeks and his sweat, both of them mixed on my lips. Salty. And to think my days started off sweet. I went to play outside with values that taught me to keep my legs closed, but fear pried them open. I was 10 when I learned what a pistol was. Aimed at my head, holding breath, I pulled the trigger, wishing to never breathe. 3, 2, 1, trigger squeeze, pop! Blank. Heart racing. Pop, blank, head sway, pop, blank, eyes twitching, pop, 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 why ain't this working? Time stood still. Safety engaged, mind enraged, cage. Why do these men get to walk around lack the discipline while I gotta walk around with the burdens of their sin? Too afraid to speak, like the truth would damage me more than the beating my mind is already placed in each molestation, making me feel more less than my station. I was a woman before I knew what a woman was. I knew how to please a man before I knew my times tables. And if my math was correct, then the first time times the last time was one time too many. But I was missing with fear dividing my thoughts. And if I carried one, then that value was greater than or equal to my reoccurring memory. Mine is my will to speak. More afraid for you to learn the truth. Like admitting a man took advantage, gave him some type of advantage. Who would listen anyway? Children are meant to be seen, not heard. Or at least that's what I was told. I'd rather he be free than admit what he did to me. I'd rather walk around with secrets behind closed doors than to be labeled a child whore. Like, how can a child carry a label they wasn't even old enough to consent to? But he took her body like all participating bodies was consensual. Or better yet, how can a child who ain't even old enough to reproduce look so fucking sexual? Hush, little baby, don't you cry. But this ain't no fucking lullaby.
Let's give it up for Lala one more time. Let's give it up for Lala. Judges, let's raise this thing high. 3, 2, 1. All right, from low to high, I have a 9.5. I have a 9.7. I got a 9.8. I have a 9.9, and I have a mother loving 10, y'all. Give it up for Lala. Let it go, Lala. On deck, we have your favorite Merce. But coming to the stage, let's give a round of applause for Rick Wright, y'all. Rick Wright.
Any of you red-blooded Americans just think about it, 15 strike equals screaming? Any of you cold-blooded Americans just felt the chill because you remember Iwo Jima? Mi ama, mi apa, they are far more Mexican than they are American. They've relayed some visions they've had, they're terrifying. I stand before you as someone who thinks about the flags at half-staff, because I've had to render a salute at a cemetery. Even the greatest warriors will never win war, but oh, how the world enjoys it as a sport. The year was 1812 when Britain tried to bring back the fort, or the shores of Normandy, where every ally stormed the ports. And in Vietnam, those unfortunate sons received little to no support. And I know that the sky still rains blood to this day because of Desert Storm. It has trickled on to this Freedom Sentinel. When is someone gonna be able to tell me what for? Is this some way to feed your family because you're so poor? But you're not even rich. How many people even serve 20 years? You're just a lot more disabled and don't enjoy your life as much anymore. So baby, we might find the bottom of this bottle since I've been bottling up my scars. Generally speaking, in 06, might receive a star. And we're the sorry saps who end up being the fall boys who could claim they've ever seen a silver eagle flying over their convoy. Since the dawn of time, vets beget vets, so some vets have lost their sons, some of them have lost their minds, some of them got jodied and lost their wives, and I'm a peaceful man. But you and I might need to step outside if you can't acknowledge those who laid their life, because for everyone in this room, they paid that price. Please don't buy into what you read. Oh, can't you see? Because of greed, camouflage will never be as important as just green. I stand before you, a veteran in need of medical attention. I'm starting to see why some people say that we're the last to mention. Some of us try to be patients, at times waiting for many days, but the bottom line up front is that it shouldn't be so difficult to get some help from the VA. I'm very grateful to say I've had a pretty good experience with the VA. There's still so many vets who are alone, some of which nearly died for America, but if not inside a box, she would not provide a home. So, can someone please tell me, why is war so glorified? Can't you see I'm jaded about these memories that left me horrified? There's no excuse for just following your orders. I stand before you with someone diagnosed with that 4-letter disorder. Some of us had to dig the dirt of those 6 feet deep unfathomable phantoms out there hiding in the dark. Sometimes when I'm riding without a light, my lead wants to turn into a head of dirt. These tiny metal problems, a problem we get to foil. Some of America's sons and daughters lay in the soil, and it better not be because of oil. How much longer will we survive without a cure for this cancer? I hope you never receive a folded flag from your child's chaplain or commander.
Thank you, DJ. Let's give it up for Rick Rice one more time, y'all. Judges, let's do this. 1, 2, 3, high. From low to high, we have a 9.5. Yeah. Oh, rewind, scratch that. From low to high, we have an 8.8. We have a 9.5. Another 9.5. We have a 9.6. And we have a 9.8, y'all. Let's give it up for Rick Rice. Voice of God, what do we have for Lala?
Lala at a 29.4.
29.4, let's give it up for Lala, y'all. On deck, we have Ali, the world's greatest. On deck, we have Ali, the world's greatest. And coming to the stage, let's give a round of applause for your favorite merch. Your favorite merch, y'all.
In the year 2000, the African nation of Sierra Leone was engaged in a civil war. Rebel forces abused the land, their resources, and even their own people. With households becoming battlefields, children became collateral damage, forced to either fight or finance an 11-year conflict they had nothing to do with. I was 11 when I learned how blood diamonds taste. They taste like iron, like bullets, like betrayal. They taste like the day my mother punched me in the mouth like I was a man. But I was just a boy, learning his first lesson in how to wield a wedding ring like a weapon. My mother and I never fought before then. But in the year 2000, She got engaged to a military man, and we were engaged in the Civil War ever since. When he moved in, our household became a battlefield. I was drafted into a conflict I had nothing to do with, a child forced to be a soldier. I watched them fight because it was all they ever did, and it was the only way I saw problems get solved. And I had my own share of problems to deal with. I'm getting picked on by bullies, so I'm fighting in school, dealing with the pressure, so I'm fighting myself. Her husband putting his hands on me, and I'm too small to fight back. My mom's in her face, and I want to fight her too in puberty. Just got this army of hormones raging inside me. Testosterone got me thinking I can test her. Got me thinking I'm all hard body. Until she used the hardest substance in the world to remind me just how soft I still was. That I was no match for a woman constantly waging war in her own marriage. She had been taking bruises and losing to her husband for so long, and when she looked at me, she ain't see her son no more. Just a rebel in a battle that she could finally win, and so she hit me. And I became collateral damage in her attempt to maintain control of her household. And I will never forget the diamond at the end of the left hook that left my lip and my innocence split like the Red Sea. My mother single-handedly ruined marriage for me. I am much more afraid of ring fingers than trigger fingers. Receiving clarity that the cut is deeper when the color of a woman's rage is the same as my spilled blood, and I refuse to trap myself behind enemy lines confined to a 2.5-carat chaos, because wedding rings only look like weapons to me now. And love has only ever resembled a war zone. And my house was just basic training. I was brainwashed into believing that this is what fighting for love really means, that abuse and affection are synonymous. And since 11, all of my safe spaces have betrayed me. Showed me that the fire always burns worse when it's friendly. So now I'm no longer content with possibly becoming collateral damage, trying to gain ground. The landscape of love has become war-torn, forced to either fight or finance relationships that only ever remind me of Sierra Leone or home. So I will not buy a blood diamond to put on somebody else's finger, just for her to get used against me again.
Let's give it up for your favorite Merce, y'all. Let's give it up for your favorite Merce. Judges. Here we go. Judges. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. All right. So from low to high, I have a 9.2. I have a 9.6. I have a 9.9. I have a mother loving 10. I have another mother loving 10. On deck, we have Maze. Voice of God, what was the final score for Rick Rice, round 2?
Rick Rice had a 28.6.
28.6 for Rick Rice. Let's give it up for the poet. Again, on deck, we have Maze, but coming to the stage, let's give a round of applause for Ali, the world's greatest, y'all.
Go, poet.
Eight pregnancies, 6 kids, 1 abortion, 2 miscarriages, 3 baby mamas. This is beginning to sound like the start of one of those fucked up math problems, like if Johnny's got 3 apples. But what if Ali's got 3 baby mamas and 2 of them he never married or engaged? Is it even possible to accurately calculate the amount of child support I paid? Or count the number of missed overnight custodial days, or the various parental alienation scenarios that get played, and y'all just keep saying it's gonna be okay because kids are so resilient, but what if they didn't have to be? I mean, it's like we pulled a pin on our own grenade, dropped the bomb, then complained about the catastrophe made. My therapist says co-parenting is like trying to find the best way to do the wrong thing right.
We keep trying to square peg, round hole this thing called life. It don't fit. I mean this. It's beginning to sound like it's one of them fucked up word problems, like if a tree falls in the forest and there is no one there to hear it, does it make a sound? I mean, if a child has two half siblings but is never allowed to see or talk to them, do his brothers and sisters even exist? Are the grandparents on the other side of the family just a figment of his imagination? What I'm saying is worth repeating. Child abuse comes in many forms, not just beatings. I'm thinking I spent more money on custody and divorce cases than I put away for their college savings. See, actually, it feels like I'm helping my kids grow up to aspire to acquire broken homes instead of bachelor degrees. And as for me, oh, I got a doctorate in being a baby daddy. See, my pops was married 3 times and divorced twice. I got an ex-wife and 2 baby mamas. Not sure what path my sons are on, but it's starting to look like the sins of their father. So why bother to try and break generational curses when the first thing they see is me waving a magic wand and casting spells with slogans like, you can't turn a hoe into a housewife. Well, watch me turn my wife into a baby mama with one hocus pocus. Hell, and for my next trip, I show you how to be the wedding vows. Poor decision, soaked in regret. Years and my daughters are still mourning because they've only woken and spent one Christmas morning with me since me and their mother split. Oh, this shit is bananas. Well, what do you do if Johnny's got 3 apples? How many pies can he make? Hell if I know. The real question is, how many pedophile stepdad boyfriends creeping into your daughter's room late night? Time does it take to stop believing the optics of family separation? Let's play a game of would you rather and consider the best option. What's better, to have a partner that brings the entire paycheck to the table, or you just want the amount of child support garnish? See, the math ain't mathing, and they around here laughing at us moving backwards because we can't even grapple what to do with these damn apples. And perhaps I ain't the best one to be preaching this, because I ain't exactly the poster child for family cohesiveness. See, I'm late on child support payments. She late on visitation drop-offs. Every time we do exchanges, it be like shoes, clothes, and socks lost. And kids say the darndest things when they pop off, because mine kept asking for a 2-parent household. We gave them a Brady Bunch knockoff. Whoa! And I can't tell you how many times I tried to apologize, because all I ever wanted to be was that father that helps their children with their homework and try to find out how many apples does Johnny have.
Come on, judges. All right, judges. All right,
Let's give it up for Ali, the world's greatest, y'all. Let's give it up for Ali, the world's greatest. Judges, y'all ready? 3, 2, 1. High, please. Okay. From low to high, I got a 9.8. I got a 9.9. I got another 9.9. I got a mother-loving 10, and I have a father-loving 10. How about that? Let's give it up for Ali, the world's greatest, y'all. One more time. On deck. On deck, we have Dub Dupree. Next coming to the stage. Oh, before that, Voice of God. Your favorite verse, final score for round 2.
Your favorite verse had a 29.5.
29.5. Let's get up for your favorite verse, y'all.
I know him.
On deck, Dub Dupree coming to the stage. Let's give a round of applause for Maze, y'all. All the way to the stage, Maze. Shorter than I thought.
Or did I do it?
Once upon a time, who a lot of wives had a chance to see. It was her baby who didn't cry when she entered the world. She didn't get a soft place between a heartbeat and a hug. She was still. So still that in that room, the air in the room forgot to beat until she did. There was a mother, broken, open on the table, bleeding out blood faster than hope. The placenta between them erupted like a storm through a homemade welcome home sign. There were doctors everywhere, fear etched deep into their faces, hands trembling in gloves. They pulled out this limp, purple, soulless infant, so still. She could be mistaken for porcelain. This baby wasn't born. She was lifted from a hush cathedral, baptized in the blood of a sinner. Unable to touch her, to crawl to her, to save her, the mom begged. The mom screamed, "Bring me my baby back!" Had yet to teach her the number one rule in staying alive: breathe. Question: if a soul is taken, is it a kidnapping? Just then, the doctors appeared, hissed with venomous doubt. I really hate to give up on baby. But just then, Daddy appeared like a superhero scripture, stood on his knees, palms to palm, fought back with faith, praying from his ribs, for the strength to wrestle with death, for the right to hold his daughter. And what the doctors didn't calculate was the unwavering bond between a newborn daddy's girl and her father. She clung onto his prayer, let it lift her high enough to spread her wings right on the valley of the shadow of death. Her name was Robin, meaning bright glory, meaning her light unable to be dimmed. You don't get it. 6 minutes. 6 minutes is how long science says your body can go without air. 17 minutes is how long it took the wind beneath her wings to reach her lungs. And there was a pulse, faint, flickering, but alive. I look over at my daughter. She's falling asleep. The hell I went through to get this piece of heaven. The proof that fairy tales are real. I kissed her on her forehead and I whispered, "Good night, Robin. Mom loves you."
Let's give it up for Maze one more time, y'all. Let's give it up for Maze. Judges, let's do this thing. 3, 2, 1, high, please. All right, so from low to high, I have a 9.1. I have a 9.5. I have a 9.8. Another 9.8. And I have a 9.9. Let's give it up for Maze, y'all. Let's give it up for Maze. Voice of God, can I get a total score for Ali, the world's greatest?
Ali, the world's greatest, had a 29.8.
29.8. Let's give it up for Ali, the world's greatest. On deck, we have Caged Bird. But coming to the stage right now, let's give a round of applause for Dove Dupree, y'all. Dove Dupree.
If my daughter should ever ask me, before you married Mom, what was your body count? I can't lie. But if my son asks me the same, I'm gonna tell him, "Yo, I'm saying, my boy, you know how we." Nah, I'm gonna tell him more than I'm proud of. So. But when we live in a world that teaches us to keep our sons' options open, but our daughters' legs closed, it's easy for us to miss the value of every body. Like, bodies are supposed to be special, but the world turned it into something else. Like, men are supposed to be safe, but the bodies turned us into something else. Like, I'm supposed to be a protector, but they turned me into a weapon, a soldier with the mission to imperialize any body I can conquer. So now in order to feel like a mannequin, I'm aiming for the mannequin of any woman willing to be a target. That's why we got these mass shooters teaching our boys how to be marksmen, saying, why keep it in the holster when you got rounds? Fire to the chambers of your soul empty. Boys see most trigger happy men with their gun range, from boys without fathers to men with low caliber and no gun control, talking out both sides of their barrel, saying, don't marry her, just revolver around the hood. But we'll be pistol learners, dead daughters, and the crossfires. But let's be honest, I mean, we grown, who's concerned about a body count? Because after 4 or 5 does another body count. Just add them bodies to that graves that nobody counts, creating casualties so casually. But I'm no better. Y'all wanna hear a war story? This one time during battle, I had a woman say she loved me, and I didn't even say it back. She said she needed somebody, so we went body for body. I thought it was a little friendly fire. To a million pieces, I burned her. To this day, it's hard for me to take responsibility for her ashes, because I know I never really earned her. Got us leaving bedrooms, thinking we some kind of war hero, when in reality, I am more mortician that meets the eye, but the generals won't tell you that the more bodies you fill with your past, the less you feel about the body that's right here in front of you. They don't warn you how dead people just dead more people. They don't teach you that the aglets in these soul ties are more noose than not. Don't make the kill if you can't carry the casket. My fellow soldiers, ain't we tired of fighting? Trying to camouflage and hide the fact that we really still wounded. Ain't your army fatigued? I don't want to be a soldier in a Trojan war no more. Or tell my son he's only here because he's a ricochet. Or that all that shooting backfired because daddy got ghost stab on him now. Gets spooked when everyone shows up on his newsfeed, scared these poltergeists gonna write on his Facebook wall, but all the good times, no son. I regret creating body bags, knowing I'll probably never visit their gravesite in real life, but it is so much easier to go to battle with a woman instead of going to war within myself. So when they ask me about my body count, I won't lie, I'll tell them. Weapons are a powerful thing, y'all. But son, you don't have to pull the trigger just because you're the one holding the gun.
Let's give it up for Dove Dupree one more time, y'all. Dove Dupree. Sorry, I have my drink. Let me put my drink down. Oh, support. You guys want to know where I got this from? Right over there, y'all. Make sure y'all tip well too. Support. Can we thank Vecinos for hosting this event, y'all? Here we go. So, 3, 2, 1. Let's do it, judges.
Okay.
I love how some of y'all put hearts on your stuff. I like that. Very creative. All right. Here we go. So, from low to high, we got a 9.7. We got a 9.8. We have a 9.9. We have another 9.9. And we have a father-loving 10, y'all. Let's give it up for Dove Dupree. Let's give it up for Dove Dupree. On deck, we have Suave. On deck, we have Suave. But give a round of applause for Cage Bird right now coming to the stage, y'all. Cage Bird.
Talk your shit. Exalted in the image of a king. See, it was more than just a dream for me to let freedom ring. It seemed essential to the seams a fabric of reality. Cut from a different cloth, so it's hard to see who's kin to me. It's all in me, my DNA, a memoir of God's energy. Western culture appropriating the land and telling us what we meant to be, they calling it gentry. While gently scrutinize the youth and poisoning creativity, propagating fallacies and romanticizing the solar eclipse in its totality without standing on the things that actually matter. See, astrology is just an ounce of the alchemy. I cut off the head of a Baphomet. Now tell me, is that blasphemy? See, they took the horns from her Thor. No longer calling Mother Earth her majesty, that wonders why her son steady causing multiple casualties. See, from atoms to atom. Sometimes we gotta break the mold to find the molecule. Or sometimes we gotta adjust our attitude to find altitude, longevity in the message. More pressure with every lesson. Pastor told you to pay your tithes. And then he went and bought that Lexus. Meanwhile, the real spiritual being is out charging the solar plexus. See, we started at the root. Kundalini on the rise. Now Christ looked like me and you. They did it right before our eyes. Hiding things in plain sight. I sit above and look below, a God with a bird's eye. That's that one that sits high. I call it my third eye, and I don't need a contact because I've got clarity in my mind. It's saying that the Black American has no culture. But nowadays, afros and cornrows, would that be a little more kosher? Hard to trust your brother because the face of envy and greed, well, that don't know no color, let alone see it. Human nature is the same, and it don't matter what you believe in. I manifest and breathe in, exhale all the sin and negative that people keep in. And nowadays, the system's got most people confused on what to believe in. It's right in their face, and they still choose not to see it. But who am I to judge? It's like compassion is another drug. The more empathy that we have, it seems to become another crutch. We put our feelings in a casket and pack codeine like it's lunch. Everything's like a symbol. A couple years back, it was pizza on the menu. Coming to a street near you, look out for tinted windows. I could turn my speakers up, but they still wouldn't hear me. I hope that they reveal me. I refuse to be a number that I add on to the dissonance, still counting ways to shape this world that I'm living in. I meditate and medicate these pearly gates that's in my head. No sitting in that sunken place. See, we create our own hell. And all the demons that we fight in, well, they get the best when you give in. There's no greater good than the purpose behind the curtains. The proof is in the pudding, and I'm learning to sink my toes in. Looking for the lighthouse like Jill Scott. Life is golden. God had more than one son. In that case, must be chosen. It's much deeper than rap. I take my time to explore.
Let's give it up for Cage Bird, y'all. Cage Bird. Judges, let's do it. Let's do it. Itchy knee, son. Throw him up. Here we go. All right. So from low to high, we have a 9.2. We have another 9.2. We have a 9.7. We have another 9.7. And we have a 9.9. Let's give it up for Cage Bird, y'all. Let's give it up for Cage Bird. Voice of God, what was the final score for Doug Dupree?
Doug Dupree had a 29.6.
29.6. Let's give it up for Doug Dupree. And maybe it's me. My drink was really good, so maybe my memory. Voice of God, can we get a final score for Maze?
Maze had a 29.1.
29.1 for Maze. Let's give it up for Maze, y'all. Closing out round two. Let's give a round of applause for Swab, y'all. Swab, come to the stage.
And if you couldn't tell, I'm so handsome. Face card could never dare decline. I use that shit to pay off ransoms. I never had to beg for a fuck thing. I just say hand. I've got the body of a bottle that is not Pepsi, and every time I open my mouth, I create anthems. Anthems slide out of these heart-shaped lips like the end of February, and I are in tandem, but I've got a smile. I've got a smile as crooked as corruption, but I've still got my side teeth. I slow stroke the world without protection, made it my main chick, and made the universe my side piece. I could run all of this if I wanted. This brown ain't become sacred till I stood on it. I stripped the bird of its wonder. When I took flight, I reigned supreme, cause bitch, I'm so fly. I might get a haircut and run every errand on my list. I might go to the fabric store, look at the fabrics more, and tell them no matter how they slice it, they just ain't cut like this. I'm running laps through this life shit, y'all. I don't get involved with what ifs. If what ifs were all fifths, then we'd be fucked up, and that's just not my luck. You see me, I'm adorable. One bag of my eyelashes dramatically decreased prices, making shit more affordable. My voice alone is rancid. Look at y'all. No strangers to the advances of those that present themselves as opposed, but baby, I've got a mouth that mimics a rose and still may prick you. Okay. A pussy that commands respect, wrapped in boxer briefs that may offend you. I am the best parts of pretty. Cities are to build pyramids in my honor. I am the sun and the daughter. I am the moon and the water. So I know you like what you see. Take any of the aforementioned facts as suggested scripting from me. See, if you are unable to hold the complexities of my sexuality between your teeth, then for shorts, if you must, just tell me I'm handsome.
Let's give it up for Suave, y'all. Let's give it up for Suave one more time. Judges, let's do this thing. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. Raise them high, please. Okay, so from low to high, I have a 9.1. I have a 9.8. I have another 9.8. I have another 9.8. And I have a mother-loving, handsome 10. Give a round of applause for Suave, y'all. So, voice of God for Caged Bird. What was the final score?
Caged Bird had a 28.6.
28.6 for Caged Bird. Let's give it up for Caged Bird, y'all. And voice of God, can we do some quick math for Suave?
Okay, let me cipher and carry the on. Plus 5.632. Caged Bird. No, I'm sorry.
Suave. Was that a 29.4?
Yes, a 29.4.
29.4. Let's give it up for Suave. 29.4, y'all. Let's give it up for the DJ, y'all. Let's give it up for the DJ, y'all. Come on. Let's calculate real quick. I'll tell you who we have to say goodbye to, unfortunately. Let's grab a drink real quick. Tip well. We'll be back. 3 minutes. Let's do it. Let's do it. Don't go nowhere. No grace period. Hard 2 minutes. Cut it off at 2 minutes.
And then we'll take a break.
And then we'll take a break. Then we'll take a quick break.
So what's
after
the tiebreak round?
After the tiebreaker. So on deck we have Suave.
Wait. Flip a coin to see who's going to flip a coin.
Okay, flip a coin. Time out.
It's all redraw. So who has a coin? Okay, time keeps on. Suave closes. She went last.
Suave, where you at?
No, I'm sorry. I got that wrong. Lala closes because she got the same score and went first.
Lala. Heads.
Lala.
Here we go. Here we go.
Okay, Lala, you call it.
Lala call heads. Heads.
Okay, who's going first? Okay.
So coming to the stage, well, on deck we have Lala. On deck we have Lala, but coming to the stage, let's give a round of applause for Suave again, y'all. Suave.
missiles and you act like we can't be seen with me in public? Not very united of those nations. I'm family. And even though you can't stand me, my people at least owe me in some way. I haven't acted any different than how I've always behaved. It ain't the first time I launched a damn missile. Shit, you acting like the missile hit you. And had they done what was asked of them, we wouldn't have had this issue. You better act like something that was worth obliterating everything in my path for. This is what you asked for. All I asked for was a little support in procuring the blood of my enemies despite your weak-ass moral compass. Look at all we can accomplish. See, this is why I don't tell you stuff. You make your little hashtags, take pictures of your little protests to make your dads mad, and you're only compelled to distance when the blood splashes back when your G-phase goes. But this is how the game goes. And them non-united ass nations know I am following family traditions. But now I'm called to action, and all of a sudden they missing, they tripping, but I need you. Sometimes I just take my anger out on others who may or not have something that I need too. But you know me though. They need to know that we are the incarnate of backlash. We don't make empty threats. We empty text an empty nest of every bird flying north of the equator and separate the feathers later. I'm doing you a favor. You can recite your pledge to me through the sting of your lungs from the blast flash, if you're able. The very backs of our citizens be the very backs that keep our empire stable. I ask you again, are you to disrespect me in the presence of our foes? Knowing exactly the length of which I'm willing to go, as if the A's in my name haven't always stood for atrocity? It's truly wild to me that I'm being shunned for what they taught me how to do. As if it isn't something that they've already done. And as for my so-called citizens, I bet you'll be proud to say you were on the side of history with the guys who won. Once you've made it past your selective outrage, I say they need to know that we are the trumpets you hear at the beginning and the saxophones you hear at the end. And you know this, man. So again, why are you acting funny towards me now?
Let's give it up for Suave one more time, y'all. Let's give it up for Suave. It's all good, it's all good. It's all good, it's all good. DJ been working double time, man. Double time, double time. So judges, let's do this thing. Now it's time for you to shine, judges. 3, 2, 1, hold them up high. Let's do it.
Numbers.
All right, here we go. So from low to high, I have a 9. I have a 9.5. I have a 9.6. I have another 9.6. And I have a 9.8, y'all. Let's give it up for Suave, y'all. Let's give it up for Suave. All right. So, to conclude this tiebreaker round, let's give a round of applause for Lala, y'all. Lala from stage.
My beautiful son was passenger in his friend whip, just trying to make it home, minding their own business. Pulled over by 5-0 for suspicion of weed. Forced out of the car, cop 1, eyes locked, hand on holster, ready to pull, shoot to kill, watched, while another put my son in handcuffs. Cause somehow, metal hugs melanin like recognition, as if it was greeting an old friend in a new body, as if century ago it learned the shape of our bones and never forgot. And when my son asked the cop why, the cop said, "Cause you look faster than me." Assuming my son would run as if he was in pursuit of a pursuit, and then they laughed. Laughed like shit was funny. Laughed like I got another nigga in cuffs. Laughed like my son is a joke. My son laughed because that's what children do. Laughed like the ocean was still calm. Laughed like history entered his soul through an ancestral tie just to keep him alive. And there's no time like the present to get pulled over and pulled back, to realize freedom only comes in the light. That no matter how many times you code switch, there's no code to switch your skin. Told by cops to stay out of trouble. Like trouble not black skin against dark hours is what got them there. And although times have changed, history still lingers. So every time the sun bleeds, a mother prayer bleeds out with it. A prayer her son comes home. A prayer that racism ends. A prayer that the boys in badges beat brutality better than they beat black boys to a breath, battling to breathe. A prayer that they spare a life. A prayer that my son's final words are, "Mom,
Let's give it up for Lala, y'all. Let's give it up for Lala. Judges, let's do it. Let's do it. 3, 2, 1. Okay, from low to high, I have a 9.7. I have a 9.9. I have a mother loving 10. Another mother loving 10. And another mother loving 10. Let's give it up for Lala, y'all. So, I'm gonna assume we can break now and Lala advances. So we'll come back and let you guys know who we had to say goodbye to, and we'll come back again, y'all. Please get a drink. Stop, get a drink. We'll be back round 3. It's only 4 points, yo. It's only 4 points. Let's see the final round. Thank you for the energy. to say goodbye to a few poets. Unfortunately, we have to say goodbye to a few poets. Let's all give a round of applause for Rick Rice, y'all. Let's give a round of applause for Maze, y'all. Let's give a applause for Maze. Let's give a round of applause for Cage Bird, y'all. And let's give a round of applause for Suave, y'all. Final round. The order will be as such. 1, going first, we have Lala. Second, we have Ali, the world's greatest. Third, we have your favorite Merce. And going last to end round 3, Dub Debris. All right, we got the judges. My last judge got his drink. All right, cool. My last judge, Tim and good, right? Okay, all right. Here we go. Final round, y'all. DJ, where are you from, bro? A-Town. Wow. Audience, give a round of applause for yourselves, y'all. We thank you for the energy. Thank you for the open-mindedness. Thank you for celebrating these poets. Let's give a round of applause for the poets, y'all. Let's give a round of applause. They're being creative, they're being vulnerable out here. Let's do this. Here we go. Let's give it up for the venue one last time. Vecinos, Gainesville. Thank you for Broadside for putting this thing together. Strawberry Jam.
Strawberry Jam. Swamp.
I said strawberry?
Yeah, you said strawberry.
This drink is hard. Y'all need to go over there. They're gonna look it up. Here we go. Strawberry Jam, y'all. So here we go. On deck.
You in the swamp.
We ready?
That's right. Which means the drinks.
Final round. Fight. Ali on deck we have Ali, the world's greatest. Coming to the stage, let's give a round of applause for Lala, y'all. Let's give a round of applause for Lala.
I learned to color before I learned this country had already colored me in. My teacher said to stay inside the lines as if the lines weren't already drawn around my life. Red lines on maps, blue lines on mirrors, white chalk outlines on sidewalks. Meanwhile, I'm just brown ink trying to bleed outside the margins. See, they told us to stay in the lines, but the lines never stayed off us. They penciled us into history, then erased the parts that scream like it was white noise. You ever wonder why they call us black? Like it's the same black that spills from a pen when truth finally punctures pages. But my skin ain't black, it's burnt umber, it's mahogany memory, it's cocoa history. It's the color the sun shines when it presses the signature into the earth. They simplified centuries by labeling us into a single crayon and then expected us to color our entire existence with it. History tried to erase us like black ink ain't the one color that can bleed through pages. Have you ever tried to paint black bodies onto blue seas? They did. They threw us off ships like oil spills, letting our bodies splash into oceans, turning blue waters into darker shades of consequence, until the sea itself started looking like a confession written in darker ink. What happens when you paint black over something? It becomes black. That's why they hate when we mix our black with their white, blending our shade with theirs, because that just produces more black bodies, putting more death on their hands, treating us as pollution as if the canvas was even clean to begin with. My ancestors were beaten until purple bruises bloomed like fingerprints on brown skin, raped till white sheets turned red, sold like merchandise in markets that only saw profit in black pigment, burned until their bodies turned ash gray with smoke signing their names across the sky, hung from trees with green leaves, watching like witnesses while green money exchanged hands below them, slaved in fields of white cotton cows, hand-picking cotton while the country picked profit. Their fingerprints still stuck in the fabric of this nation, but somehow Their name never made a label. They tried to reduce us to one color, but history keeps proving we were the ink this country was written with. So riddle me this, what happens when you let black bleed? Truth starts showing through the paper. It continues the it outlines the lies history tried to watercolor over. It changes from black ink into blueprint. That's why they mock us, wanna beat us, laugh at the rhythm, don't wanna borrow the beats, trace us, wanna copy and paste us, screenshot the sound and crop us out the picture. You can't trace the outline, but you can redraw the soul. They keep telling us to stay inside the lines, but how do you stay inside them when you're the outline? Nah, fuck them lines. I'm a color outside.
Let's give it up for Lala, y'all. Let's give it up for Lala one more time. Judges, you got this. Judges, you got this. I know, but it's only four. We only got four. You got it. We trust you. You are the experts for the night. 3, 2, 1. Raise them high. Wow. Crazy. I can't see this. Please take a picture of this. From low to high, we got a 9.5. We got a 9.8. We got another 9.8. We got a mother loving 10 and another mother loving 10. Y'all let's get it up. All right. 3 more. It's all 3 more. It's all right. Here we go. So on deck we have your favorite Merce. Coming to the stage. Let's give a round of applause for Ali, the world's greatest, y'all.
I'm unapologetically black, like fuck your feelings. Like you tired of me playing the race card, I'm tired of y'all dealing it. Tired of you cutting the deck and stacking it against me. This country was built on the backs of blacks that look like me. So don't think I'm supposed to just pack up and then go back to Africa, cause that ain't happening, cuz. I'm screaming, pay me reparations until the rapture comes. Give me mine what's due me, plus the interest and usury, cause see, only a fool would be working and then leaving before getting paid for like a whole damn country, this world's richest country. Even though the country don't want me, they screaming MAGA, make America great again. Translation, let's make these niggas slaves again. AKA, whips and chains to make them behave again. When they out of order, what make these trees turn liable like a city in North Florida with public hangings, trying to pick a nigga. I mean, what kind of strange fruit pie you bring into the picnic, nigga? PIC, Nick, nigga. Prison industrial complex, Nick, nigga. It's big business. See the 13th Amendment only change slavery's definition. Watch this. Give them cocaine, they'll cook crack in the kitchen. Pitch it to the children. Dope boys swing for the fences, but the government batting 1,000 on this one with mandatory minimum prison sentences. Then all hell the Clintons when Hillary said your kids are super predators. They need to be locked up for life, and y'all still voted for that heifer. Like, oh well, at least she was better than the lesser of two evils. It still leaves you with evil. My people, listen, don't act like you ain't got a reason to be unapologetically black. Like, fuck they feelings. I support black businesses. I say fuck they schools. Send your kids and their athletic abilities to HBCUs. It's a different world that we living in. And though Bill Cosby that fell from grace, that don't mean his vision for Hillman did. It's a knowledge-based economy. Use your mind to get paid. Raise more kids like Dwayne Wayne and not just Dwayne Wade. Go find your Whitney. Find you a girl. Find you a sister. Marry your baby mama and raise the kids with her. I speak with no filter. Show everybody we don't need them. Ebonics in the boardroom like this is the King's English. Y'all just from the wrong lineage. Check my ancestry DNA. It got hieroglyphic penmanship. I represent what Kimmy did. Agree your past with stories be sounding like Carter G envisioned it. I want to document each and every motherfucking black accomplishment. So when our kids hear about this excellence, it won't seem so damn astonishing. I'm talking Rosa Parks on the bus. I'm the marching Selma. I'm the black fist at the podium of Olympic ceremony. I'm a speech from Martin. I'm the last punch of Trayvon fighting back. I'm Kaepernick on his knee, telling the NFL you can keep that damn check. I'm February 1st to the 28th of the month. I'm pouring Gaines in the doorway with a Mossberg pump. I'm every sister in the workplace. Afro and high heels call me Keisha, Daquan, Andra, Dranae. Like you should name your kids whatever the hell you feel. I don't care if they can't pronounce it. I don't care if they stutter. When they read it on the resume, I only care for my brothers. I'm what a 10-year-old boy could be when he grow up dreaming. Endless possibilities. I'm no limit. I'm no ceilings. I'm unapologetically black. So motherfuck your feelings.
Let's give it up for Ali, the world's greatest, y'all. Let's give it up for Ali, the world's greatest, y'all. So judges, here we go. 1, 2, 3, raise them up high, please. That one was very creative. I like that one. All right. So from low to high, I have a 9.7. I have a 9.9. I have a mother effing 10. Another mother effing 10. And a mother loving 10. Let's give it up for Ali, the world's greatest, y'all. So, voice of God, can we get a final score for Lala?
Lala had a 29.6.
29.6 for Lala. Let's give it up for Lala, y'all. On deck we have Dove Dupree. But coming to the stage, let's give a round of applause for your favorite Merce, y'all. Let's give your favorite Merce.
You called me a villain. And the only thing I tried to do was take your pain away. You came to me, remember? Broken. Begging me to fix you. And I gave you exactly what you wanted. And you gonna turn your back on me. After everything I've done for you. Merce, I built that hospital you work in. I put a roof over your head. I put food on your table. I kept sickness out of that house, and you gonna try to take me down? Ooh, you an ungrateful motherfucker. Yeah. Don't you know that I will destroy everything around you? Believe you have forgotten who I am. Bitch, I'm Big Pharma. Every drug in the land filters through my hands. I got everything you want and nothing you need. And best believe I will make you swallow them both. Because money is my mother. Capitalism is my cousin. And this here, it's a family affair. And we keep ours together by ripping yours apart. See, Big Cuz had your ancestors picky cotton. Now, I got all you niggas hooked on Oxycontin, Molly's, Percocets, fentanyl, that blue magic pill form. I'll have your brother begging like a bum for benzos. I'll have your sister selling what's in her panties for Xannies. I will even clap your kids for some insurance money because it don't matter how I get it. And these children all got ADHD. And I've got all y'all giving them Adderall, and all it is meth. And you, don't forget, Merce, you my bitch. I prostitute your pain for personal gain. But at least I'm gracious enough to allow you to pick the flavor of your poison. But your soul, your sanity, and every spare cent you got belong to me. Every last nerve in your body cries out to me to try to leave. And watch how these withdrawals draw you right back to me. Nigga, you work for me. And you do an excellent job keeping everyone enslaved to their symptoms so I can keep getting paid. My man. And the best part is that it's all legal because your politicians protect me with their policies, lining my pockets while I pick theirs, and these doctors offer all their patients up to me as living sacrifices. And I'll bless them every time because I'm a good God. Everything plaguing you profits me. I pimp your problems just to turn around and sell you the solution, and you simple-signing motherfuckers eat this shit out every time. So I'm gonna keep pushing these pills down your throats until you vomit. They give you another pill for that shit too, with a list of side effects longer than CVS receipts. You know, you thought this was a cure. Why the fuck would I cure you? I'd lose my favorite customer. No, this is just a sample. So I can give you another example of how no one escapes my cycle. And what really makes me laugh is at you. You think you're saving these people. But what kind of hero hands you heroin? You and I both know that the only thing that nurses like you are doing is putting these drugs directly in everyone's mouth for me. So tell me, which one of us is really the villain?
Let's give it up for your favorite merch, y'all. Let's give it up for your favorite merch. All right, judges, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Let's raise them up high. Okay. From low to high, we have a 9.9. We have a 10. We have a 10. We have a 10. We have another mother level 10. Give it up for your favorite merch, y'all. Give it up for your favorite merch. Closing out round 3. Closing out round 3. We have Dub Dupree, but before we get to Dub Dupree, Voice of God, what do we have for Ali, the world's greatest? Final score for round 3.
The world's greatest had a 29.9.
29.9. Let's give it up for Ali, the world's greatest. 29.9. All right. Okay, so closing out round 3. It's the last one. This is the last one. Last one. Unless we have a tie. I mean, you know. Here we go. Let's give a round of applause for Dub Dupree, y'all. Dub Dupree.
Let's go, boy.
That's Mr. Dupree. Beyonce.
In the poetry slam world where I'm from, you say you got a new poem, the crowd will go, say what? Let's try it. Hey, yo, I got a new piece.
Say what?
I said I got a new piece.
Say what?
And that's usually good news. But there are days you don't want to hear the chant. Because sometimes the only reason there is a brand new poem is because there is a brand new death. Which brings us to our next poet, y'all. Give it up for America all the way up. Come on.
Yeah.
There was another black body found today. Thank you. Come on, y'all can do it. Give it up for America. Your applause lets America know you want more pieces just like that, y'all. I know somebody says they don't like coming to poetry slams because we always write about the black boy dying, and some days I don't like coming to poetry slams because we have to write about that black boy dying. But America loves these poetry slams. I mean, they get to hear about the black boy dying, but not just any pieces, the good ones, filled with imagery. Y'all need to see an image? No? Exactly. That's why this part of the poem is called foreshadowing. It's where you can see the bodies, before you can see the bodies. It's the ones that you remember until you don't, and you'll be like, what was the name of the kid who got murdered in the street? I mean, in her bed, I mean, in custody, I mean, by her brother, I mean, till eventually names forgotten. And it's just in time for America to be like, y'all, I got a new piece. And all the black boys that died before them go, say what? This one is called Trayvon Martin. Uses idioms like life ain't sweet, y'all, I got a new piece. Y'all, I got a new piece.
Say what?
Orlando Castile, here when I say you're going home tonight, it's just a metaphor that says you're going home tonight, y'all, I got a new piece. Well, I was gonna call this one Emmett till I found out I could get off if I called them an accident. Reciting these black poems used to be hard, but when there's a new piece every week, you don't have time to actually memorize the bodies. No, in reality, America's new piece has been trashed. But if they see your black poem in a hoodie, if it's not death, they might give you a costume in prop violation and a 20-year time penalty. Take away all your highs, leave you with the lows, which give a black poem a total score of... Well, sometimes we don't even stick around long enough to hear it. Wow. Sometimes a black poem can come into this world, y'all, and they judge him before he gets the chance to stanza, but I shouldn't be surprised. Most of our black poems don't live much longer than a haiku anyway, but you know it makes me nervous. Haven't heard America on my timeline scream new piece in a minute. What if it's because they haven't decided on what to call the next one yet? Wow. That's why I pray the next time America is asked to perform, it goes like this. Yo, I got a new piece.
Say what?
But this one is called There's So Much More to You Than Just Becoming a Poem.
I don't wanna hurt nobody. We just came here to party.
Let's give it up for Dub Dupree, y'all. Let's give it up for Dub Dupree, y'all. All right, judges. This is the last time. We're here. You made it. Let's give it up for the judges, y'all. Let's give it up for the judges, y'all. The experts for the night. The experts for the night. We appreciate your patience. We appreciate your open mind. We appreciate you just having to make those tough decisions. Here we go. So, low to high, low to high. Let's do this thing. 3, 2, 1. Raise them up high. 10. All right, this is kind of easy. All right, so from low to high, we have a mother loving 10. We have a mother loving 10. We have a mother loving 10. And we have a mother loving 10. So we have a tie between Dove Dupree and your favorite Merce. So, fellas, what are we calling? Your favorite Merce, and Dove Dupree. What do y'all call them? What's the call? What's the call? I see them talking. They're negotiating. Because we talking big money. We talking the difference between $1,000 and $500. We really talking. So we can cash out each other and do the thing. And yeah. So. You scrapping it up? Or we scrapping it out? That's what I want to know.
Now, Dove gets to call it. He went last, flipped the coin.
I'm sorry, I need another coin. Who's calling?
For the order. We have one more round, scored exactly the way they've been scored. 3 minutes, 20 seconds.
So Dove is calling?
Dove will call.
Yes. Tell us. Heads. Who's going first? All right, so on deck we have, hey, it's crazy, we got a tie in the final round. I'm sorry, I lied to you, Jeff. I lied to you. We got one more. I lied to you. This is overtime. This is sudden death overtime. So on deck we have Dove Dupree. On deck we have Dove Dupree. So coming to the stage, Let's give a round of applause to your favorite verse, y'all. Let's boo the host, y'all. Host got it wrong. So, hands up. God, we just asked you to boo me, man. I want to live. So here we go. So, who's going first? Voice of God, who's going first? Here we go. So, on deck we have your favorite verse. You're right, because you called tails. Got it. Okay, so I'm sorry. I'm on my second drink, y'all. Can y'all go by the bar? It's amazing over there.
The drinks are very good.
Drinks are very good over there, y'all. Okay, so here we go. On deck, we have your favorite verse. But coming to the stage, let's give a round of applause for Dub Dupree, y'all. Dub Dupree.
Y'all, I want to write a good poem, not just a black poem. Another police won't let a brother relax poem. Some crooked cop went pop pop in his back poem. Another black boy's lost, now he's just a stat poem. Now, to be honest, I'm not trying to write a sad poem. I'm pissed because I grew up without my dad poem when I was 8, or you know what makes me mad poem? If we didn't write those, most of us poets wouldn't have poems. But right now, I think I want to try my glad poem. My God is good and my wife is bad poem. Want to get the smiles like that flowing. Make the hater next to you go, all right, your life ain't that golden. I want to write the one where the crowd don't know how to act poem. When they got them poetry snaps and them claps going. Pins so cold, make them shiver in the back poem. When they ask what's your favorite poem, what y'all gonna say? That poem! But I know every day I don't get to write that poem. Because there's sometimes I just want to write my collapse poem. Still trying to keep my smile intact, knowing life hit me with a punchline so hard, I forgot how to laugh poem. See, I just stand writing sad poems and mad poems. Because yesterday I started my 10th dad poem. Yo, it's been 35 years, yo, where you at poem? And where you at, God? Like keep drinking drag poem. Hit me with that boom, boom, back, back, smack poem. I know you felt that, poet. Doug, you ain't that scope. Sometimes I want to write a mad poem so bad poem. Where everybody quiet, nobody want to touch the stage after that poem. But if I gotta choose between that poem and that poem, I'm going for the one that helped me rise from the ash poem. Like you can overcome anything, it don't matter where you at poem. My life gave me lemons, this Minute Maid about to slap poem. I want to write the one that don't just get the crowd going, but they say you changed my life tonight because you did that poem. I can't pretend like I don't got my sad poems. I just overcome too much for me to let it be my last poem. So right now I think I want to try my glad poem. Poem so good make you want to try crack poem. Okay, that's a lie. Don't do that. But even still, didn't that make you laugh? You see them smiles? Yo, I want to write that poem.
Let's give it up for Dub Dupree, y'all. Let's give it up for Dub Dupree. And the sudden death overtime. All right, so, hey judges, I need y'all to judge that poem. Here we go. So, that poem you just heard. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, raise them up high. Okay, so from low to high, I have, oh god dang it, sorry y'all. from low to high, I have a 9.6. I have a 9.8. I have a mother loving 10. I have a mother loving 10, and I have another mother loving 10. Y'all, let's give it up for Doug Dupree, y'all. Now, hopefully, this will be the last poet, and there is no other tie, judges. All right? So we try your best, but I appreciate you for being consistent and being true with your scoring. That's what y'all are supposed to do. Y'all are the experts for the night. Thank you. God bless you all. So, here we go. Without further ado, let's give a round of applause for your favorite merch, y'all. Your favorite merch.
He's a nurse too. Cardiac nurse. Dealing with the heart.
At the direction of Donald Trump, the U.S. Treasury moves ahead with a plan to kill the 1-cent piece. The penny pleads with the president for a pardon. For 40 and some odd years, I've been marching down this green mile alone simply for the crime of existing. I am not a crook. Yet the bottom of this wishing well is my prison cell. And any hope I had for a pardon is drowned out here. They say money talks. But ain't nobody listening to what the token on death row got to say, and you made it clear that begging you for my life is waste. So fuck your pardon. You say making me don't make sense no more. And that's just like you, to deem the brown ones worthless and disposable, not even fit for a poor man's pocket. Did you know I used to be the size of a quarter? But your forefathers spent my entire life shrinking me into 3/5 of what I was meant to be. And just like them, you've been pinching pennies for years, from the Central Park 5 to people behind immigration lines. You keep saying maintaining me cost you 3 times as much, but every nickel you clutch cost you 14 cents. Yet you wanna ice me out. Use your executive power to execute me, trying to clean up the currency. Well, washing me out the picture wasn't what they meant when they told you to launder the money. And liquidating me only raises the price of every good and every evil in this country. And that's a double-edged sword you're proving that you don't even know how to use. So if you gonna kill me, the least you can do is tell me how. So what's it gonna be, Don? You gonna start a civil war so you can put a bullet in my back, hang me with a noose from the money tree, feed me to an alligator, drop a missile in the ocean like a coin in the fountain, and wish all your problems disintegrate? Well, let me count the ways for you. There are 114 billion of me, and you're gonna be washing tons of blood from the linen of your dirty dollars for 40 and some odd years more than you dirt. You still don't smell like copper, because as long as you live, you will never get my scent off your hands.
Let's give it up for your favorite merch, y'all. Let's give it up for your favorite merch, y'all. All right, hopefully this is the last one. Judges, on the count of 3. Ichi, me, son. Let's go. Okay, so from low to high, we have a mother loving 10. Another mother loving 10. A mother loving 10. And a mother loving 10. I can do easy math, so that would equal a total of a 30. That's what we call in a poetry world a dirty 30. So your favorite nurse
Real good. Real good.
Okay, all right. So,
I think that's the third.
yeah, I'm almost positive. You know that public school system really did me well, y'all. So
Next time there's a thing on the ballot for higher education costs.
Hey, vote yes on higher education. So, for fourth place, y'all, fourth place, let's give it up for Lala. Show some love for Lala. $150, let's do this. For third place, let's give it up for Ali, the world's greatest, y'all. $250. Second place, let's give it up for Dub Dupree, $500. And for first place, let's give it up for your favorite merch, $1,000. Thank you, judges. Thank you, poets. Thank you, audience, for the energy. Thank you, hosts. I appreciate it. Thank you, DJ. Thank you, Vecinos, Gainesville. Let's get the poets on stage for a photo. All poets to the stage for a photo. I'm sorry. First the finalists. Finalists first. Lala, Ali, Dub Dupree, and your favorite Merce. Let's come for photos. And then all the rest of the poets who are still here, remaining poets, let's take a photo.
Revelation chapter 7, verses 16 and 17. Yes, sir. They shall hunger no more, neither shall they thirst anymore. Preach out. For God shall wipe away every tear from their eye. Yes, sir. Get ready. What you have now? Do you want a revolution? Do you want a revolution?
Sick and tired of us giving it up. Sick and tired of days when the babies with the others. Sick and tired of church talking religion. They let me talk about your name. This is no. Two races of no, but that you know, so that you know.
Yes, sir. Do you want a revolution? I say, do you want a revolution? Come on.
Richard May, let's do it. All right, June Fowler, let's do it.
DJ Mellow, baby.
Merce! Merce!
I got your book. Oh, okay, that's not bad. That was it, right?
Y'all some dogs! The land, Northwest Square, May night, it's in the afternoon, so you'll give up your Saturday night. It's on the Facebook, Instagram, let me see